Okay, I think we should be good. Hopefully we should be good. Let me make sure I've got everything up and working for the most part. I think we're okay. Happy Halloween, Shadvin. Good to see you. Welcome. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I got a can of Pepsi Max. I hope it's not too loud. That might be kind of loud. I got a can of Pepsi Max. I've got a cup of water. We're here. We're doing good. I'm excited. I hope everybody is doing well. Hello, Rick. Good to see you. And Cogs, hello. Happy Halloween to you too. Hi, Kronos. Yes, another stream. It's lovely to see you. Hello, Kira. Good to see you as well. Welcome, welcome. I hope everybody is doing good. That's good, Shadven. I'm glad to hear that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, it's nice to have you in a stream again, Rick. It's lovely. It's always a pleasure. I was thinking about doing something themed for today's hunt, but I was like, honestly, the true terror of Halloween is the fact we haven't got this shiny yet. So that's kind of my logic here with this one. Maybe we can get a little bit of spooky luck is what I'm hoping. Hi, Kira. Good to see you. Oh, that's so lovely. Yeah, I am. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I'm still having a bit of like the body stuff, but like honestly, I cannot complain at all. It is so good to see you. 2 in 1 week. Yeah, I know, Dragon. We got 2 this week, which is so good. I thought technically for me, Halloween night is about to be over, like pretty soon. But I thought it'd be kind of nice to do like a little spooky day stream. Why not? Good to see you. Hi, Benny. Good to see you. Hello. Angel, hi. How are you today? By the way, we heard the Pepsi can ASMR. Yeah, I thought it would be kind of loud, so I hope that's all right. Good to see you there, Angel. It is the true terror. I agree. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Not sparkling for us? That's okay. Maybe today we can change that. And who knows? Let's hope we can. Let's get those sparkles today. I'm definitely going to try, Kronos. I'm definitely going to try. Fingers crossed. Ah! Oh, also, I want to let you guys know, I added a new emote. I added the hydration emote. I did do a couple like different versions of it, but I think the final form of what I did, I'm pretty happy with. I might change it to having like the little Sprite drinking it or something, but I decided a little bottle would be cute for right now. I didn't have enough emote slots to add a new emote because of like, you need a certain amount of members to add a new emote. So I substituted the what's it called? I substituted butter time for now so we could have the hydration emote. But when we get more slots, I'll put that one back in and then, yeah, keep going from there. But I thought it would be cute because I did say I was going to do that and I wanted you guys to know I have been working on stuff. I have been. What are the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl odds for legendaries again? I believe that they're 1 in 4,096 if I'm correct. Oh, thank you, Benny. I appreciate that. Happy Halloween to you too, Tykel. Have you downloaded TCG Pocket yet? No, I haven't. I actually haven't. I know that's really bad. I probably should. Cogs, how's everything been? Hope Uxie shines soon. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's been all right, honestly. Like, I've been having a little bit of like a physical setback because my body's been going through some stuff, but like I've been working really hard on YouTube stuff in the meantime in the background. So tomorrow is going to be a very big editing day for me. I've been working on getting a lot of videos ready, so I'm very, very excited about that. So I'm excited. Oh, thank you, Benny. That's so kind. Howdy, howdy, Dexter. Lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Bagel, hello. Good evening. Hope you've been feeling better. Thank you, Bagel. I appreciate that. I am getting there. I am getting this. Thank you very much and lovely to see you. Yes, Halloween shiny luck for Buttercup. That's what I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. You guys are using the little bottle. It's so cute. I love it. I don't know. I actually wanted to do a milk carton at first. I thought maybe that would be kind of cute. And then I decided we'll do a water bottle. And then I might end up changing it and doing another version and maybe having like the little, like I said, the little Sprite drinking, like a drink or something. We might do that. But for now, I like the bottle. I think it's kind of cute. I was really proud of it. Hopefully get the shiny. Aw, thank you, Benny. I'm definitely going to try. Hi, Kay. Good to see you. Just got shiny Darkrai myself before the Halloween. Good luck with the shiny Uxie. Oh, that's so good. Congratulations. I do love shiny Darkrai quite a fair bit. I was contemplating if I should try and jump into at least 1 or 2 raids on Pokemon Go for that one. I didn't, but that's okay. I was really wanting to get one of the special costume shinies, but you know, that's all right. I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. Weebelin, hello. Happy Halloween to you too, Weebelin. Lovely to see you. Welcome. 1 in 4,096 to 1 in 4,103 or 4,109. So kind of a variation between 4,096 to 4,109. I mean, listen, all I know is that we're over odds. So hopefully we can get some sparkles. That would be nice. That would definitely be good. Did you take advantage of the Gengar Raid's increased XP candy and rare candy? Honestly, I haven't. I've been working really hard on shiny hunting and Sword and Shield at the moment. It's all I've been doing. But I have had a little bit of a streak of good luck at the moment. And I'm like, while that lasts, I want to do as many shiny hunts as I can. I've been working on a couple that have been... I think almost all of the hunts I've been working on have been suggested ones, if I remember correctly. I think there's only one that I've done that I think was just like, I saw it and I was like, I need to hunt this. Oh my gosh. But I think almost all the other ones that I've been doing have been suggested hunts. So that should be good. I'm currently working on a hunt in Sword that is a suggested hunt from one of you guys. So I'm pretty excited about that. I don't know. I'm like, ooh, okay, we've got our Sparkle Luck back. Because I'm going to be honest, like... Ooh, sorry, I'm just taking off my little sweatshirt there because it's kind of toasty. Probably won't last long. I'll probably have to pop it back on. Oh my gosh, because it is super cold right now, which is really nice. But I overheat a little bit when my PC starts. When we start streaming, I get a little bit of extra warmth. But yeah, no, we're working on a few shiny hunts at the moment while my luck's been good. And like the past probably 2 months, my luck has been... honestly, maybe even longer, hasn't been the best in Sword and Shield, so I'm definitely trying to take advantage of it while we can. Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween to you too, Joey. Lovely to see you. Welcome. The only ghost type I found this Halloween is 2 Bramblin. Hey, that's good though. I still need to go for Bramblin myself, so well done. I started a hunt in Sword for Pancham and then got Absol after. Nice. I love Pancham. I still need to hunt Pancham. I've done Pangoro. And I have done Absol, which, oh my gosh. You know what I've also been realizing? Like a lot of the hunts that I'm doing right now in Sword and Shield, you really got to make sure that these Pokemon, you know their movesets. Because so many of them have not only self-damaging moves, but like self-deleting moves. And I didn't realize how many of the Pokemon I've been hunting have those types of moves. So it's been very stressful. Definitely recommend checking that out if you can. For sure. I got a shiny Absol in Dynamax Adventures. Nice. I love Absol. It was always a Pokemon that I really, really loved as like a kid. I remember in Pearl, I found one in the grass and I was like, this is going to stay on my team forever. And then I think I played through almost the whole game with it. I don't know how much I actually battled with the Absol on my team, but I know that it was in my team because I just thought it looked really cool. I was like, this has got to be a strong Pokemon, right? At least that's what I thought. But no. It's been good. I also may or may not have another card video in the works as well, potentially. I did open some... I'll tell you guys, I opened some Twilight Masquerade. I won't say anything, but I will be editing that probably tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a massive editing day. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff I got to edit and get ready. I got a good few videos. I got a bunch of shorts I got to do. It's going to be big, but it's going to be good. I've been needing a day of just getting on top of things like that. So that'll be awesome. But yeah, I did do another card opening as well. So I'm very excited about that. But I might take a little break from opening cards for a bit. We'll see. Jordan, hi. I don't have much signal on my phone, so I can't stay long. I'll tune in another location. No, that's no worries at all, Jordan. No stress at all. Lovely to see you. Nexus, hi. I hope you're doing well. I love the new sprite. Just wanted to wish you the very best of luck for Uxie. Sadly, I have to go to get ready for work, but I'm always happy to see you. Oh, that's so lovely, Nexus. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And I hope the work is amazing. Thank you. That's so kind. Ninja, hello. I hope everyone is doing well today. Been having a lot of fun with the new TCG Pocket app. It's been great so far. Going to be lurking and listening. Sounds good, Ninja. I appreciate that. I'm going to have to check it out, aren't I? I haven't installed it yet, but I'm going to have to check it out. Ella, I know. We're still shiny hunting Uxie. I know. What is even going on? I cannot believe that we're still doing this hunt, but I kind of can. I feel like with Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, it's either going to be like very much so under odds or very much so over odds, but I guess we'll see. I think I'm just feeling it a lot with this hunt because the checks take so long, you know, but I'm determined to get this thing. I want to finish this hunt. If I can, I'd like to have it done before the end of the year, but whether or not that happens, I guess we'll just have to see. I put the starter hunt on platinum on hold for now because I started to get burnt out. I switched to hunting 3 of every shiny starter in Scarlet. Ooh, nice. So you can have the whole evolution line. That's a good side task to do. I was honestly contemplating doing that when I was thinking about doing that for the video. But I kind of like my initial plan was to try and get one of each in the 24 hours, which I'm sure most of you guys know how that turned out. Thank you, Mudkip and Cyndaquil, for that, by the way. But yeah, no, I was going to say it's probably not a bad idea, honestly, to do that, like to go for all of them. It's hard because the reason I think in the end I ultimately decided not to was because I want to hunt the starters in their respective games where I can. I know that the first couple gens are going to be quite tricky to do, and I might have to hunt them through another method. Like, I know I could do like radar hunting or something like that in another game for like the Gen 1 starters and stuff like that. But I know that I really want to do a starter hunt for like the other Gen 4 starters. I want to do the Hoenn starters. I want to do Kalos. I want to do the other 2. I technically would have to do all of the ones in Alola, but I have egg hunted a few of the shiny starters, like in Sword and Shield. Like I think I did the Hoenn trio, and I think I did the Alolan trio as well. So, I mean, if I hunt them again in their respective games, then I'll have another one, so I can either evolve that one or keep it as that one. I don't really know how that's going to work out yet, but we'll figure it out as we go, so it'll be good. Crazy we still haven't heard anything about Legends ZA. I know. I'm like, I'm so excited for like more news. I'm so excited. I want to know more. I want to see more. I want to see like what's going to happen. What have they got in store for us? Like, what are the new gimmicks going to be? Who are the new characters going to be? What are the new Pokemon going to be? Like, what about the Megas? Like, there's so much I want to know, but I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out. I find shiny hunts that take a long time have better luck when you take a decent break from them. Yeah, I mean, we did take a little bit of a break from this one, like for probably like, I want to say like 2 weeks or so. Sometimes it can be longer than that. And I was like, oh, you know, maybe we'll come back to it and we'll get good luck. I had a feeling, and I said this at the start of this hunt, I always felt like this particular Lake Spirit was going to be the most stubborn one for me. I'm hoping that it doesn't prove me wrong, and then like Azelf and Mesprit are like super over odds as well. But I had a feeling that Uxie was going to be like the hardest one for me to get, so I wanted to start with that one first. So I hope I'm right. So far, you know, we're off to a good start. But I definitely wouldn't complain if I saw the sparkles now, you know? My pleasure, Buttercup. Sending extra good luck since I have a good feeling for this one today. Thank you for the best wishes. Of course. Oh, that's so sweet. I hope so. I really hope I can get the sparkles today. We'll see how long we end up streaming for. I mean, I definitely like want to make a good amount of progress, but it's like also, okay, how long physically can we stream for with how much progress we're going to make? But we shall see what ends up happening. Either way, I'm going to get some checks in regardless. So progress, even small, big progress, whatever it is, I will take that. We're getting closer to the shiny one way or another, so I won't complain. But of course, Nexus, no worries at all. And same from you. Kyrijin, hello. Thank you so much for the luck. I really appreciate that. I'll definitely take all the good luck I can get. And same to you if you're hunting anything at the moment. And Chris, hi. We are having a good day. We are having a good day. We are. I feel like we're going to have some good luck. I don't know. I say that a lot though, don't I? I say that a lot with these shiny hunts where I'm like, I think today's the day, you guys. And then I'll stream for like, you know, however long, and then we won't get any sparkles. And I'm like, oh, forget I said that. But that's okay. I'm not really too worried about it. I'm just going to go see if we can get some sparkles on the Lake Spirit. I'd love to wrap this hunt up like pretty soon because I kind of want to move on to another target. And I think that sometimes these sort of not like soft reset hunts in general, but I feel like on Shining Pearl, Brilliant Diamond, I feel like because they do take quite a bit longer, it definitely feels more tedious. Like I've had the number of checks on other Pokemon hunts be much higher than this, and it hasn't felt like it's taken this long. And I think it's just the fact that these resets take, you know, quite a good amount longer. But at the same time, not to complain about it, I kind of feel like it makes it more special in a way. I don't know if that makes sense, but sometimes like certain shiny hunts, if you get so many shinies so quick, to me at least, now this is just my own personal opinion, I feel like it can make it lose a little bit of that specialness. And I feel like if I were to get a bunch of legendaries really quickly, don't get me wrong, I will never complain with a super early legendary or shiny mythical. Like, that's always great. I'm always going to be happy about that. But I feel like if I were to get them all super quick, I might not value them the same as when you like kind of put more time into it and kind of grind for it. I think there's definitely days there where it's like, oh my gosh, I just want this shiny hunt to be over. I just want to get the sparkles. Like, let me move on. But then there are other times where it's kind of like, okay, we're working for this thing. Like, and it makes you really savor the shiny that much more. And I mean, I talked about this, I think in the other stream. I'm sure I've talked about it in a past stream, probably a recent one. But whenever hunting like mythicals and legendaries, and starter Pokemon like at the start of the game, more so mythicals and legendaries, I feel like I get the shakes. And I feel like it's kind of like an excited shakes that I don't really feel like I get with other shiny hunts. Like I used to get them all the time with every shiny hunt I did. I would start shaking. I'd be so anxious and nervous. And I feel like now I just get a lot more excited. Like I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. Like I'm so hyped about this. But legendaries and mythicals, I'm like instantly like, okay, I start sweating. I'm starting to shake. I'm getting nervous. Like I don't want to mess it up. Like it never goes away. That feeling never goes away for me for legendaries or mythicals. So I don't know. In the spirit of Halloween, what's your top 3 and 6 favorite ghost type lines? Ooh, I like this. I really like the Gengar line, specifically Gengar being my favorite. I love Mimikyu. Mimikyu is like my favorite, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Who else do I like? I think, who else? I really like, oh my gosh, I just had them on my brain. I'm so upset. I really like Frillish. I really like Frillish and Jellicent as well. I really like those ones. They're up there for me. And their shinies are great. You're going to get it soon. I hope you can get the Butterball today. I'm working on Pokemon to shiny hunt for at the moment. Hatching Rowlet eggs now. Ooh, nice. Thank you. I hope I can, Cogs. I'm definitely going to try my best to. And I am wishing you luck on the Rowlet. I love Rowlet shinies so much. Like, I know people sometimes give Popplio a little bit of a hard time for its shiny, but I genuinely love all of the shinies for all the Gen 7 Pokemon. I think that they're great. Nice, Jordan. That's good. Have you had any luck with the Halloween Pokemon in Go at the moment? I feel like I got my Zorua and now it's just gone quiet for me. I've been checking like Pumpkaboos. I'm still checking my other Zorua. I'm checking like the Furkies and everything. No other sparkles for me yet, but I will say last year I did get pretty lucky with like the Vulpix and that, so I can't complain. Mudkip was easier for me. Totodile is the one giving me fits. It doesn't want to show up as an outbreak. Yeah, Totodile I think was my third last one. I think that was like... Was it Totodile? No, was it... Yeah, for me it was... I think Totodile gave me a bit of trouble. Mudkip gave me some trouble. And Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil for me was horrible to get outbreaks for. I don't know if you've found Cyndaquil, but don't skip it if you do find an outbreak for that thing. Oh my gosh, it is so temperamental. I was like, I could have really saved a lot of time if I had done sparkling power sandwiches and stuff, but I didn't want to do that. But I think if I was going to do a challenge, like trying to go for more version, like if I was just trying to get multiples, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to do that, to be honest, especially on some of those outbreaks where like only a couple spawn at a time. Like that Cyndaquil area, you're really only going to get a couple Cyndaquil spawning in that cave at a time per check. So by the time you go, you know, do the reset and like come back to see more, you might only have like 2 to 4 Cyndaquil each check. And like, I don't know, without a shiny sandwich and without a shiny charm, that could be pretty brutal, to be honest. But hey, to each their own. I mean, I think it's still fun to do. I wish you luck though, and I hope you're able to get the Totodile outbreak soon. I got really lucky with mine. I had a little bit of a dry streak, but I was like, I think we could still get it done. But yeah, it is stubborn. It's one of the more stubborn ones, that's for sure. Cyndaquil can be isolated shiny hunted, but it's really difficult. Is it in the same location as where that outbreak is? I don't know if you remember or not from the video, but it's the ice biome on that one block of ice where there's the mountain. I know that you can sometimes occasionally get Cyndaquil to spawn there. I don't know. I haven't done that myself, so I couldn't speak as to how difficult it is, but I imagine it would be kind of tricky because I think maybe I saw... Did I even see one? I don't even know if I saw one on the outside when I would go there to check because I thought about doing that, but yeah, it's a temperamental one, that's for sure. Also, right now, you know, it's really funny. It's technically like spooky night, right? Like it's Halloween. For me, it's still the 31st. It's about to cross over to midnight. And We ended up having like the most bright sunny day. It was like blue skies, completely clear blue. And then I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding you. Probably like maybe 2 hours ago, I just hear like this loud bang. And I'm like, what the heck is that? Pochi starts freaking out. She's like, what was that noise? Go outside. And it is a massive thunderstorm. Massive thunder. There's lightning. There's thunder. There's so much rain. You can hear the rain inside the house, even with the windows shut. Like it's pouring down. The power ended up cutting out twice, which was a little scary because I was like, I knew that I wanted to stream today. So I was like, oh, I really hope it doesn't go out again. Luckily now it's just kind of been like a little bit of lightning and just like a trickling of rain, but it was crazy. And it was, you know, the one thing I will say is it was quite cool, which was really nice, but it's just so funny to me how it just happens out of nowhere like that. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to rain. There was nothing on the weather forecast for it to rain, but it's super, super cozy. I don't know about you guys. I ended up just snuggling up. I got my little sweatpants on. I don't know if you guys have seen those like blankety looking pants. They're made out of the same fabric as like a flannel blanket. I got those on. I had my little sweatshirt here. Got a nice little, I wish I would have had like a white hot chocolate to make or something as well, because that would have been super cozy. I was like, ooh, I kind of feel like I'm in fall right now, because you guys know here in Australia, it's technically spring about to be summer. So it was really nice to kind of have that cozy weather. I'm a big fan of rainy and stormy, well, storms, I guess. I think they're quite nice, as long as it doesn't go too crazy, because we can get a little bit of flooding here, but I think what we had last night shouldn't be a problem. Well, tonight, I guess. Technically, it's still the same day, so yeah. Yeah, it's the same cave. That's its only spawn point in the game. Oh, is it? I thought so, because I was like, I was checking online. I actually ended up checking a few forums, because I was like, is my game broken? Why am I not getting Syndicals to spawn? And everyone was showing like, okay, I got it to show it, and it was only in that area, so yeah, you've got to be right about that, because I didn't see it spawning anywhere else for anyone else, so makes sense. Hi, James. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Yeah, you're right. Syndical spawns in the same area the outbreak shows up. I'm saving the last one. Oh, saving that one for last. That's smart. That's definitely very smart. I feel like it's a good game plan. I don't know. Syndical for me was such a... I know that I reset the date well over 2,000 times for trying to roll for the Cyndaquil outbreak. It was ridiculous. So I hope you have better luck than I do. I'm sure you will. Oh, Joseph, that's so sweet. Love seeing your videos. Hi from Puerto Rico. Hello. Hello from Australia. That's so kind. Lovely to have you in the stream. I appreciate that very much. Yes, cozy emotes. That's the mood right now. Very cozy and snuggly. I actually was thinking, I got this marshmallow candle and I was like, ooh, should I burn the candle as well? Should we have like a little cozy like shiny hunting night tonight? Because I feel like a lot of people are probably going to be out today, like trick-or-treating or like doing Halloween festivities. So I was like, you know, maybe not too many people will swing by in the streams, but I was like, for those people who want some company, I kind of want some company. So why not do some shiny hunting? It's kind of like that one year. I think I did I think I did a stream once on Christmas, and I was like, you know, there probably won't be a lot of people in the stream, but it's nice to have people on those kind of days when when you don't normally. So it's good. Hi, Altla. Good to see you. Welcome. And CT, happy Halloween to you too. Lovely to have you in the stream today. I hope you guys are doing well. It's always good to see you in the stream. Score Bunny and Chimchar were fun because they spawned in the same area. Ended up with 5 shiny Score Bunnies and 4 Chimchars. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That's so good. I think the only one... I got an extra Poplio, and that was very like random by chance as well, as I was doing a different outbreak. So I thought that was really funny. And I'm kind of upset because I did record finding that extra one and I couldn't find the clip from it. So I was kind of sad about that because I wanted to put in the video, but it made as like a nice little extra surprise when I was doing the trade. So I'll take it. The Slow Buffer, hello. Lovely to see you. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Oh, that's very kind, Benny. I appreciate that. It's lovely to have you in the streams as well. I appreciate that a lot. It's always nice having you guys to hang out with and do some shiny hunting. Hi, Ben. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't know. I've had a couple predictions on this. I think I was saying at the start of the shiny hunt, I was thinking that probably the Uxie It's so weird. I say it differently in my head, and when I say it out loud, I can never say its name how I want to say it in my head. Uxie? Uxie. 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 No, I don't even know. It's one of those Pokemon. It sounds different in my head. I say it out loud. I'm like, I can never quite translate it out. But I feel like it's not going to sparkle till like 7,000. And I think I said that at the like either the first or second stream. I was like, I have a feeling this one won't sparkle until we get to like 7,000. I hope I'm wrong and we get it before that, but it just has that kind of feeling to it, you know? I don't know. When I did my popular hunt, I got 2 females and one male from the 2 sandwiches. That's really good. Oh my gosh. I only got the 1 female mudkip out of all the starters that I found. I couldn't believe it. I realized that today is Halloween halfway through the day. Oh, did you? I only know about it because of a lot of the like overseas YouTubers that I watch. They're like, oh, the lead up to like, you know, Halloween and all that. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a thing. Because here we don't really celebrate it. But you know what is good? The stores will do sales on like chocolate and sweets and stuff like that, like as kind of a promotion. And so I got to get some really good chocolate for half price, which was really, it was a nice treat. This is Halloween. Oh yes, that song is so catchy. I love it. You know what else what I really appreciate and love about this time of year? I love all the shorts of people making like really festive looking hot cocos. It makes me want to drink hot cocoa even in the boiling heat. I'm like, I want to make a hot cocoa. I'm currently hunting for shiny Kyurem and DA, but I keep getting pink and purple shiny. So far I got Wartortle, Gourgeist, Ordino, Bouffalon, Jigglypuff, and Celio. Must be your influence? I think it is. That's a lot of pink Pokemon. Well done, though. That's awesome. And getting Gourgeist as well. I love Gourgeist shiny so much. It's so nice. Well done on the shinies, though, Kuro. I'm stuck in traffic again. At least I can sit here watching you and playing some TCG. Let's go. I'm company in the traffic. I love that so much. That's awesome. Make sure you're safe, though. Make sure you're safe. And I don't know. I'm going to have to get the new TCG app. I've been meaning to check it out. I didn't realize it had fully released yet. So I'm a little behind, but I'll check it out. I love the isolated shiny hunts because you don't have to wait for an outbreak. That's true. That is very true. I was so upset because I was like, of course the shiny I get is the double up of one of the only few that I'd already hunted. I was like, how does this work out? But it finds a way. Shiny Hunter Fawns, hello. Lovely to see you on the stream. Welcome. I hope you've been well. The Pokemon Unite Halloween music is just a banger. Oh my gosh. I love also that this time of year, I see so many people using like the Lavender Town Glitch City remix and stuff. And I don't think some people even realize the songs that they use like are like a Lavender Town remix and stuff. And it's so great. I'm like, oh, this is one of the best themes in Pokemon. I love it. I love it so much. What do you think of the new app Nintendo Music? Oh, I haven't seen that all. Did that come out? Would I be able to get that on my Samsung? I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm being safe while I'm at a complete standstill. Very good, Kronos. I'm glad. I would believe you anyway. At school, good luck. Oh, thank you, Hulk. I appreciate that. I hope school's going well. Lovely to hear from you. Uncle Brian, hello, hello. Hey, Buttercup, about to go back to my Rowlet and Oshawott Masuda hunt. And after I transfer them to LA, all Legends Arceus to get the Hisuian forms, I'll send them to Violet for my Transformer run. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I like it. I wish you luck. I hope it all goes smoothly. Very, very nice. I've been like having Legends Arceus on the brain a bit at the moment. I will say though, I think I'm probably more inclined to say that I'd be more likely to do my Ultra Moon replay through. Now that we've talked about that, it has like been on my brain every single day. I'm like, okay, we got to do this, got to set this up, got to move these Pokemon over from the copy. So I'm hoping that after I get a bunch of my editing done tomorrow, if I can get everything I need to get done tomorrow, I honestly might start the hunt for Rowlet on Ultra Moon, like maybe tomorrow or on the weekend if I can get everything I need to get done tomorrow. So that will be good, and I'm very excited about it. Oh, Bagel! Thank you so much for becoming a member again. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the memberships, Bagel. You get access to all the cool emotes, the members-only Discord channel, should you want to access it. And also you get the cute bird next to your name. That is so sweet, Bagel. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that. Kronos definitely looking forward to the playthrough. I'm glad. I'm so excited to do it. It's been so long since I've played through Ultra Moon. But I just remember, like, for me, it's such a comfort game to me. Like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are such comfort games. Like they're just so cozy. Like there's something about them when I pick them up and play them. It takes me back to a time when I was like, you know, I can't really complain. Like it was just such a good game for me. And I know not everyone loved the fact that like the gym leaders and stuff were like very different in that, but I liked that I switched it up, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm glad you're excited for it, Kurnos. Fingers crossed I can get everything done so I can start that this weekend. I'm gonna be so excited. By Transformer Run, I mean all my mons will have Transformer nicknames. Oh, that's cool. I like that. You know, it's actually really funny that you say that. I was wearing a Optimus Prime sweatshirt earlier today. How funny is that? Rodama, hello. Ralts is one of my favorite Pokemon. Ralts has a really good shiny. I love Ralts. I think Ralts is super cute. Do you have Play the Gengar? Have I played the Gengar raids? No, I haven't, and I really should have. But I have been on a run right now with shiny hunting in Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm working really hard to try and get ahead on videos because I was taking a little bit of a step back from videos to focus on streaming, but I kind of feel like I am the most consistent when I have a balance between both. And my luck has weirdly been really good again after I finally got that Ghastly. So right now, lots of hunting in Sword and Shield, which is amazing. I feel like my shiny hunting passion for that game has just been rekindled, which is a good feeling. I think because I wasn't feeling the best and I was like really kind of like going through a bit of stress with some other stuff going on. I was like, man, I'm just not feeling like doing anything, like not even just shiny hunting, but anything. So I was like, okay, I need to take a little step back. I need to get my body back to a good place and my brain back to a good place. And like now, like it's like, it was like, life was like, you know what? That was the right call. Because now we're going to give you some shiny luck, which is awesome. I'm very appreciative of that. But I should try to jump on before the event ends because that will be soon. I just started a new playthrough of Scarlet only using Oricorio. Ooh, nice. What's your favorite Oricorio form? I don't know what it's called, but I like the purple one the most, I think. Any luck on looking into what is gonna, what is gonna get you to run the DS 3DS streaming setup? Yes, I've had a little bit of a look, Kronos. I have a little bit of an idea. There's this software that I should be able to get along with like a cable I can purchase, and it's like a third-party thing that I can get, and I'm doing research to make sure that I can do it properly, and then I should be good to get it sorted. So hopefully we'll be okay. I mean, I don't think I'm going to have a problem with recording. I am curious to see if I will be able to set up streaming, but I feel like if I can get the recording to work okay, I might be, I feel like it wouldn't be too far off to assume that I'd be able to get streaming also working. So we shall see what ends up happening. Fingers crossed though. Fingers crossed I can figure that out this weekend. Hopefully it all works out how it's supposed to. I have the same feeling with X and Y. Yeah. I love when you have games like that you just can go back to, and it's like, it doesn't matter how much time has passed, you just feel cozy. Yeah, sorry, my membership was delayed for personal reasons. Glad to be able to renew my membership. No, that's okay. Don't even stress. No need to ever apologize for that. I appreciate whenever you can support. Just the fact that you show up to the streams, even if you weren't a member, Bagel, I would appreciate that just as much. So thank you very, very much for that. That's very kind of you. Babu, hello. Happy Halloween to you too. Lovely to see you in the stream today. I hope you're doing well. The Halloween event is ending today. Yeah, it will be, won't it? Oh no! I should just disconnect my Switch from the internet so I can maintain it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to solo Gengar. We'll see. Speaking of playthroughs, I'm going to redo Brilliant Diamond when I get the game again. Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. I was contemplating redoing my my Brilliant Diamond playthrough because I was playing through it with my shiny Piplup that we hunted, and I was like, you know what? Since I do want to do some other starter hunts, I was thinking like to start over fresh on the save file, but then just transferring out my shiny Piplup and then hunting for the Chimchar or Turtwig. That was actually going to be one of my next stream targets, but depending if I can set up and how long it takes me to set up the Ultra Moon, we might not have to do that. Any idea on how much it'll cost you? I think I should be okay. I think I should be okay now, Kronos, to get it all sorted. I think so. I'm trying to do it as budget friendly as I can. That's kind of the goal here. What's going to be like maintainable and good, but I think it should be okay for the most part now. Thank you again for all of your help with that, by the way, Kronos. I really appreciate that. I'm going to have to do you a shout out. I'm going to have to do you a big shout out for helping me out with all of that. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, they announced and released the Nintendo Music app today for Apple and Android. The app itself is free, but you do need a Nintendo online membership to use it. Oh, okay. Well, I do have a membership, so I should be able to check it out, but that's really cool. I wish that you could purchase licensing to use their music and the soundtracks in streams and for like content creation. I feel like that would be super, super cool. I don't see Nintendo doing that, but it would be awesome. Like if you could purchase like either a one-time lifetime thing or like a monthly subscription to like using Nintendo soundtracks in your streams. Like, because they would make more money that way, and then people would have the option to use the music in videos and live streams. It's like a win-win for everybody. I don't think they will, but it'd be cool if they did. I caught around 15 of the Gengar. That's so good, Dragon. Well done. Were the shiny rates increased for that one then? I'm guessing they must have been. Sometimes people ask me, what's your favorite Pokemon with me, with my unofficial Slurpuff shirt on. You're kidding me, right? Oh, I know. I used to feel that way when I would like, I would go out and I would have like, I made like a tote bag that had like a skitty on it. I like printed it on it. And people would be like, oh, you like Pokemon. What's your favorite one? I'm like, the one on my bag. I don't have that anymore, but yeah, that was good memories. But it's funny how that's the case. It's like my name will be like Skitty's biggest fan in the whole world. And then someone will be like, who's your favorite Pokemon? And it's like, you know what? It's Trico. You caught me. What can I say? I'm doing it for selfish reasons. Oh, that's sweet. I appreciate it a lot. I really, really do. Like I said, I'll have a play around with it this weekend. That's the plan, at least, once I get on top of all my editing, which will be, depending when I end the stream tonight, I'm probably even going to start editing after the stream so I can get ahead, so I can make sure I can get everything done this Friday, because I want to really like work on a couple of those things on the weekend without having to worry about, you know, if I've got enough videos done, if I've got everything sorted. I'll need like a little bit of time to make sure it's all working okay. Hopefully it does. I'm really hoping that the thing I've got organized will work. Fingers are crossed. The Pokemon Go Halloween event this year is until November 3rd. Yes, it is. I love that they did a little bit of like a runoff there. So like even if you weren't able to participate on specifically Halloween, you've got a couple more days to get in and get some Pokemon found. I think that's nice. You need a Zangoose with an adamant nature and a high attack, and the Toxic Orb and Toxic Boost and Belly Drum and Power Trip to one-shot it. I mean, that's not undoable. That's like not impossible, right? It's not impossible. I definitely don't have one on the, like on the ready though. I will say that. But why do you have to keep streaming when I'm at school? I'm sorry, Bits. My timing is never perfect, is it? I'm going to try to, because I was originally like, oh yeah, I'm going to do Monday to Friday with streaming. But since I'm working really hard on trying to do more videos and stuff as well, I'm going to do a thing where I want to kind of split up streaming a little bit so then I can occasionally also do a stream on the weekend. I think that that's going to be a good idea because there are a lot of people who not just have school during the week, but also work. And so I'll be streaming when they're at work and stuff. And it's like, oh, I want to catch a stream, but you're always streaming at times that I can't come because it's during the week. So I'm hoping that over the next couple weeks, as I get like into more of a flow with getting the videos consistent and like also the streams on a more regular basis again, I'm hoping that when I get all that happening, that I'll be able to do like a stream maybe on like a Saturday or maybe on like a Sunday or something, or like a Friday night, something like that, where more people that aren't always able to catch the streams during the week can do that. I think that'd be nice because it's good to get to see as many people as I can. That's the one thing that I did really like about being a little bit more sporadic with streams, is it does suck for people who want to be there all the time, but it's like, it's also nice in a way because it's like it gives almost everyone a chance to be able to pop in, which is, I like that, you know? I don't think they increased odds, but I ended up with almost 200 rare candy, 100 large XP candy, and 100 XL XP candy. Oh my gosh. They were very kind with the Halloween treats then. I'm having my cereal and second cup of coffee while watching you. Oh, that's so lovely. I really, really, really want to go get an iced coffee so bad. I can't get one in right now, like, because it's literally midnight now, but I really want to go get an iced coffee so bad. I haven't had an iced coffee or an energy drink in like 4 months. And only recently, I think it's all the hot chocolate videos. And it's like, I think I need to go get I need to go get myself an iced coffee. Hi, Divine. Good to see you. I'm doing well, thank you, and happy spooky day to you too. Lovely to have you in the stream. Dawn! It's so good to see you. Oh my gosh, Dawn. Thank you so much for the $20 donation. Holy smokes. Let me read this. Just saying hi before I sleep for double shift tomorrow. Hopefully you're doing all right and resting well, but it's a good thing you managed to get those shiny Gengar line before the end of October. I know, Don. I know. I cut it so close. I want to say I started working on the Ghastly and the Gengar in like, what is it? September, October? It's in September. I was started working for those hunts, and then I was just like floored at how long it was taking. So I don't know how I managed to pull off getting them right at the end of the month at like almost the same time, by the way. Like these were literally like a day apart. Both of them finally decided to sparkle. I don't know what was going on with my game. I must have had like a soft shiny lock on or something, but it must have come off because I ended up getting both of them. So I was so glad about that. It is really lovely to get to hear from you again, Don. I hope that you're doing well. Yes, getting an amazing rest. Take care of yourself. I hope the double shift goes well. I can imagine you've been working very hard. So you take care, and it's really lovely to hear from you. And thank you again for the $20 donation. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Scrafty Rain had a tutorial of Zangoose. Oh, how to set up for it? Okay, I didn't even know that. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to get one because it seems like the event's going to be over before I can even get on. But hey, I mean, it's all right. As an Italian, I am confused as the whole internet about the new anime mascot Luce. I feel sorry and not sorry. Ooh, I don't think I've seen that one. Yeah, I'm glad I'm able to catch you before work. The vids are nice because I can watch them whenever. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. I feel like there are a lot of people who do like the videos, and I'm going to be honest, I love making the videos. I really do. The only thing that can be a little tricky is sometimes you have bad RNG, which means there can be a lack of videos because there's a lack of shinies. And then I get really stressed out because I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to be able to always be on head on videos. And then you'll just have one bad hunt that can completely set you back. And that's all it really takes. And since I do a lot of my hunting in Sword and Shield, I really like, you know, it's even with the shiny charm, it's still like the odds are going to be at best like what, 1 in 1,000 or so. So it's kind of like, oh, you know, and I've had a lot of hunts even with the shiny charm go, unfortunately, very much so over odds. But like I said, I think our luck is starting to turn around. I mean, even if it's just temporary, I'm going to take it and try and get as many shinies as I can, because it's just, I've been in a really motivated mood right now to cling on to that shiny luck and use it while I have it. Poké Rob, hello. Good to see you on the stream today. I hope you're well. It's lovely to catch you. And you too, Sam. Hello. Lovely to see you. Zay, happy Halloween to you also. And chat, 647 Sprigatito Deep still grinding for the shiny. You're doing very well, Zay. I wish you luck. I hope you can get the shiny grass cat soon. Fingers crossed you got this. I believe in you. You're going to get it. I know you will. You got this. I believe in the shiny Sprigatito. I feel like you're going to definitely get it before 1,000. I want to say you're going to get it before 900. I really do want to say that. I'm sending you luck that it happens that way for you, Zay. I recently have been motivated making YouTube shorts on my shiny encounters. That's awesome, Divine. I'm proud of you. Keep up the great work. That's awesome. Yeah, I definitely know that I've got a couple shorts that I've got almost fully ready. I just need to add captions and stuff to them. So I'll be doing that probably tomorrow as well. But priority will be getting the videos ready. And then I'll probably see how I'm going. And then I'll do some shorts, get all that ready as well. I love it. I love being busy and I love having videos and that to edit. And it's kind of nice that it's going to be a full day of editing. It's weird to say, but I actually enjoy it. Like, I don't know if that's weird or not, but some days I don't want to necessarily hear my voice. But other days I'm like, I like the construction of making a video. It's really fun. And sometimes like it comes together. Sometimes I feel like it's not always so smooth, but other times it works well. So, you know, I'll take it. And at the moment I'm like, okay, we're getting shinies, which means we need to stay on top of it while we've got it. So it's good. I'm very pleased. And as I said, I do have a card opening video that I will also edit that'll be coming out sometime next month as well. It'll be mixed in there with all the other shiny hunts and stuff. So that's pretty exciting. I'm trying to get a little bit more of a balance in with making videos again, because honestly, that's like where my real like deep passion lies, is creating stuff. So it's exciting. I'm not the best at it, but I do enjoy it. I'm hunting Reggie Drager and I am over the 24-hour total mark. Oh, Sam, I wish you luck. I hope you're able to get those sparkles soon. I do need to go for Reggie Drager and Reggie Leaky. I think I'm going to go for Reggie Leaky after I do Shiny Uxie, but I could change my mind. I definitely could. I'm kind of on the fence. I always think I know what I'm going to do, and then I get there, and then I'm like, oh, actually, let's do this instead. So it's all right. Happy Halloween from Australia to you, PokeRob. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm curious, in the UK, do they celebrate Happy Halloween? Do they celebrate Halloween? Here in Australia, we don't really too much. At least not where I live. Like, it's not a big city. I feel like if you lived in a big city, they'd probably do like some events and that kind of thing. But definitely not like what I see in the videos from like people in the US and that. Every outbreak I encounter for Mischievous is somewhere where the shiny is harder to spot. Oh, I feel that. That was, who was that? I was doing a grass hunt. Actually, the Bulbasaur outbreak in the video, that wasn't the first Bulbasaur outbreak I found. There was one night where I got to the end of my first like hunting session and I had a Bulbasaur outbreak and I didn't set the clock properly. And so by the time I woke up, I lost that Bulbasaur outbreak. But it was really hard to spot the Bulbasaur in all the grass where I was hunting it originally. It was so difficult. It's so painful, but I really want the shiny. It's so underrated and it does change a lot. I don't know why people thought that you wouldn't be able to see it. No, that's totally fair. I do want to hunt it at some point. It just sucks that you can only hunt one per game and then you have to do it all over again for the other one. Nice, I recently found some more 151. Didn't really pull anything, but my Stellar Crown ETB was good. Oh, that's exciting. Stellar Crown, I need to get my hands on some of that, to be honest, so I'm going to try. I'm definitely going to try. But yeah, no, 151, I don't think I've seen any of that in the shelves for a little bit. I'm actually, you know what I've been really wanting to open that is like not really super easy to get, but I see it occasionally floating around? I want to open some Crown Zenith again. I really liked Crown Zenith, or Zenith, depending on how you pronounce it. Yes, but we don't go crazy like America. Oh, okay. So it's like a more toned down version. That makes sense. Cherry, hello. Good morning to you too. I just woke up and I am dead tired. My dog started howling at 4 a.m. Oh no, the waking call of the doggos. Oh, and it's always at 4 a.m. It was the same thing for me with Pochi the other day. She'd been really good. She had a bad day the other day where she just wasn't about it, didn't want to sleep, didn't want to do anything that we normally do. So, you know, you pivot and you do your best, but I hope that you get to have a bit of an easier day so you can kind of rest and take care of yourself. But it is lovely to see you, Cherry. Yeah, we do, but it's not all that great. The US is a lot better for holidays than us. I feel like they definitely go all out for their holidays, don't they? Sherry, hi! Lovely to see you in the stream. I hope you're well. Lovely to see you. This is my old account, by the way. Oh, it's Mars. Ah, okay. Thank you for letting me know. Perfect. Would you prefer me to call you Mars or do you prefer Cherry? Do you have a preference? Either is fine. Let me know. Capitalism certainly loves its holiday spending sprees in the good old US of A. It seems that way. I feel like whenever I watch, like, I love watching vlogs. I love watching, like, very cozy individual vlogs. Especially, like, people in the US, because they have so much stuff there that we don't have here, especially not where I live. So I'm like, wow, there's so much out there, right? And I always watch people that have, like, very cozy content, I feel like. And whenever fall and, like, Christmas comes around, they, like, decorate their whole house. And I'm not talking, like, the outside with Christmas decorations. I'm talking, like, they change the pillows on the couches. They do everything. And I'm like, this is commitment, isn't it? Like, I wish it wasn't so capitalism driven. But I do like people getting into the spirit. It reminds me of my Nana. She really loved Christmas and like just the Christmas spirit. She always made it feel very special. So I do have a soft spot for that. I got my shiny Winter Sawsbuck and right before I set up my picnic, I came across a shiny Alolan Vulpix. That's awesome, Brian. Congrats. Oh, I love the winter. The winter and the spring. Sawsbuck are my favorite for sure. Same Crown Zenith is such a good set. So is Lost Origin. I feel like I had weirdly good luck with Lost Origin, and it wasn't initially a set I was like overly interested in. And then I don't know, it was good. But yes, Crown Zenith was really good to me. Except I didn't end up pulling the Glaceon nor the Leafeon. Those were the ones I really wanted, but that's okay. I shouldn't complain. I still got a lot of really good hits. Yod, hello, lovely to see you on the stream. I hope you're doing well. Anything is fine. I'm usually Mars though. Okay, I'll try to remember my best to stick with Mars. I would like to open Lost Origin for the beautiful Giratina card. Yeah, that card is really nice. I'm not going to lie. I didn't pull that card, but I really like what they did with it. It was very unique, and it was like, it felt like a true art piece. I love when cards feel like they're just a piece of art on their own. It's kind of like now basically what I collect is just cards that I'm like, I love the art and that's it. So sometimes it works out for me that if there's not as many of that type of card in a set, it works out better if I really, really want something to just buy a single. Because I feel like now it's so expensive to crack packs. I don't know if it's just me or what's going on, but it's like, oh gosh, it's expensive. So I don't know. And plus, I feel like I really liked that they had a good deal like on booster bundles, but I feel like lately, at least recently, since like trying to get back into the cards a little bit, I've really struggled to find booster bundles. Like it's always just like loose packs or a full ETB. I don't even know what's going on with that. The old art dealing and Swords Book look really good. Oh yeah, the one with like the transitioning the seasons. I really wanted to get those cards. They look beautiful. I have woken up the dogs now. I might be back. Here's some shiny luck in the meantime. Thank you. I appreciate that, Mars. Good luck with the dogs. You just found a shiny Gyatru in Pokemon Go. I wish I could find a Furfrou in Pokemon Go. I've had horrible luck with that. Oh, Dawn, thank you so much for the $5 donation. That is so sweet of you. Thank you, sleep donation, Susie. Oh no, somebody stopped Don while he's asleep. Thank you, Don. That is so kind of you. I really appreciate that. Have a wonderful sleep and take care of yourself, okay? I hope you're resting and getting some food in your body, all right? Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. It's lovely to get to hear from you again. I feel like I've been streaming at like the worst times. Oh, no, that's a good, Cherry. No worries at all. I was going to say Mars and I said it wrong. My bad. I really want the Squirtle illustration rare from Stellar Crown physically. I managed to pull it on TCG Go. Oh, really? Oh, that's really exciting. That's really, really exciting. Yeah, there's a lot of really beautiful cards. I was, oh man, I was so upset because I ended up pulling, I had, was it Shining? Oh, was it Shining Fates? I think it was Shining Fates that had like the full art shiny evolutions. Like it had the full art Umbreon and the full art Sylveon. And I remember I pulled the full art Umbreon online and I was so upset because I think from all the packs, the best thing I pulled was like a little, I think it was a little, what was it? It wasn't a little Vulpix that I pulled out of that bundle in real life. It was like something I already think I had one of, and I was like, dang it. It was a baby shiny card, and I was like, you know, it's still cool. It's one of my favorite, like that, like the Shining Fates was one of, no, Hidden, I think it's Hidden Fates. It was Hidden Fates, I'm pretty sure. And that was it Hidden or was it Shining? I can't even remember. But whichever one had them, I was like, are you serious? I just want to get a full art shiny legendary, or not a legendary, but just a full art shiny. I had the worst luck, but I loved that set so much. It's still one of my favorites to this day. Oh, that's so sweet, Big Pablo. Thank you so much for 5 months of membership. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, that's too kind. W. Don, I agree. Don, you sleep talk. It was super supportive. It definitely was. Yes, I agree. Thank you again, Don. I appreciate that. Very lovely. Have you guys seen those Dusclops line full art cards where it just follows you home? Ooh, I don't know if I have. I thought, was there one where it's like it's a front facing one and it's got the Dusclops, Dusknoir? Is it that one? I don't know if it is. I really like though when they do cards that kind of pull together. I don't know. Like you've got your like the Legend Maker cards, I think it is, with like you've got the Darkrai. No, not Legend Maker. That's older. I think. I'm thinking of the one with like there's the Darkrai and the Cresselia, and then there's the Kyogre and the Groudon. I love those kind of cards so much. I wish they would bring them back. they're so special. Yeah, Shining Fates. Okay, with Shining Fates, I was like, it's either Shining Fates or Hidden Fates or something like that. Either one of them. It was like, I know that where I get confused with that is I remember they did a small reprint of Hidden Fates when they did a re-release on Shining Fates. So like my timeline is so confused on which is which, but you kind of know what I'm talking about. Hi, Foyer. It has been a while. I've been not too bad, thank you. How about you? Lovely to see you in the stream today. I hope you're well. Thanators, hello. Why is the shiny so hard to get? I feel like the chances are better catching a shiny Mew. Yeah, shiny Mew under the truck, right? I know. I'm feeling that a little bit myself, to be totally honest. This shiny has been so stubborn. Oh my gosh. But I will say I was expecting it. I was expecting shiny Uxie to be more on the stubborn side from the beginning. I was like, this is going to be the worst Lake Spirit for me, I think. I think this is going to take the longest. I hope it doesn't prove me wrong. Because imagine we have to do this again for Azelf, and imagine then doing it again for Mesprit as a Roma. Oh my gosh, I don't think my heart could take it. I really, really don't, but it's all right. We'll push forward. We'll push through. One thing I will say we have here on the channel is a lot of resilience when it comes to these shinies. So one way or another, we'll get the sparkles, which will be good. Legends, mewing fates. That would have been funny. You just have like a Mew doing the little jawline thing on a pack art. If it was shiny, I would buy it. Have you downloaded TCG Pocket? Not yet, but I probably will actually have a look at it this weekend. I'm kind of curious because everyone's saying it's pretty good. Do you still remember your first Pokemon card? I feel like I do. I remember my auntie and uncle, they were like teenagers when I was like a really young kid. So they like were into Pokemon. Not like a whole lot, but they were kind of in the thing where they grew up like, and they were like teenagers during the big Pokemon wave. So they had like binders and stuff. I don't know what they ever did with them. Like it wasn't like a passion that they continued to follow after they got like into their 20s and stuff. But I remember that my first card was actually from one of those binders, and it was a base set Vulpix. And I have a picture of me as like a little girl with the Vulpix. So yeah, that was my first Pokemon card. I've been very good. It's just that you went live when I was available, and I've been missing streams left and right. That's okay, it happens. I've been also like kind of taking a little bit of a step back with like streaming at the moment, because I've been having like a little bit of my body, like I'm not flu sick, but when you get kind of run down and a little bit tired and your body kind of, gets a little bit run down and tired, that was kind of happening. So I've been sort of taking a little bit of a break and kind of focusing on a balance between making videos, streaming, and like, taking care of myself, but I cannot complain. We're getting better with it, which is good. I'm glad to hear that you've been doing well though, Foyer. Apparently there's an auxiliary card where there's a lady fishing, and then on the Basculin card, her hat is shown underwater being torn up by a school of Basculin. Grim storytelling, it is. I love when they do that though. I love when cards tell a story. That's why I always really liked the Minun and Plessel cards, because they always were like kind of matching pairs. I thought they were so cute. I love it. You know what card actually always made me really sad though? I have it, and it's actually creased because I bought it when I used to do the markets with my parents. People would sell like, their bulk Pokemon cards, and they just put a rubber band around it, and they'd be like, here's $2 for a stack of random cards. And I remember once I got one of those, and it had like a folded over Omanyte card, and it's the Omanyte with the one crying and then the two in the back with the heart bubbles. It made me so sad that I could never get rid of that card, and I still have it to this day. Rumor, I hardly know her. I'm about to brush my teeth and then I have to head off to school. I hope you have a wonderful day then, Foyer. Meowsy, hello, you're streaming early. Is it early for you? It's so funny. For me, it's like, it's 12:20 a.m. It's past midnight for me. It's so funny how time zones are. All good things must come to an end, which means I must leave the stream because my walk to school has completed and now I must go. That's all good, Mitz. It was lovely to get to have you in the stream, and have a great day at school, all right? It's so fun. TCG Pocket actually opens packs every 11 hours. Oh, really? So there's like an incentive to keep logging in? I like when they do that. It's like a little thing to just show that they care. I appreciate that. Aquawolf, happy Halloween to you too. Lovely to see you in the stream today. I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry for that. I hope you get better. I will, for you. I will. I'm doing everything that I can, so I'm sure it'll be fine. You know how it is. Ups and downs. Get sick, you get better. It happens, but I cannot complain. I appreciate that very much, for you. My first card was a base set Arcanine. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I love Arcanine. It's such a cozy Pokemon. Like, I don't know. I liked my thing with Pokemon, especially as a kid, was like, if it looks like a dog or a fox or a bunny, then it's my favorite. So I really loved Vulpix and I really loved Eevee. They were like my favorites when I was a kid. I loved them so much. I also really loved water types, but that's totally because I just thought Misty was the coolest thing ever. And I was like, I want to be Misty. I want to have a shiny. I want to have I want to have a Horsey. I want to have a Shelder. I want to have a Dugong. I want to have a Squirtle. I want to have all of the, I want to have a Goldeen. Like, I was like, I want to have all the water Pokemon on my team. Like, I would definitely be a water type Pokemon trainer. And then if I would ever get to go to the beach or the pool, I would always go with my brother when we were kids, and I would always be like, I'm gonna now become the water Pokemon trainer I am, and I'd pretend I was like in the water battling with my Pokemon. It was great. I loved it. I wish I guess I could technically probably still do that now. My first card was a Nidorino from the base set. It still remains one of my favorite arts. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. Kronos and Jordan, stay hydrated. Thank you very much. I knew that emote was going to come in handy. That was a good call from you guys. Thank you. I will have a little sip of my drink, and reminder for you guys to stay hydrated too. Do you like scary movies? I don't know if you're asking or if you're quoting, but I'm going to assume you're asking. I do like scary movies. I don't really watch too many movies in general, to be totally honest with you. But I think of like my top 2 genres of movie I do like to watch. I'd put scary movies as one of them, like suspense / horror, slash scary. I like that kind of thing. I've always really liked that kind of thing. So yeah, I do. I will say, I think I specifically have a little bit more of a lean towards like zombie movies, to be honest. I know that that's very like, I feel like that's just the era that I grew up in. Like as I was like a teenager, like the zombie thing was really popular. So I do have a bit of a soft spot for that, but I do like suspenseful and psychological stuff as well. I think that's quite cool. When I took my shower, the soap was smaller than my nail and it was so hard to shower, but then I was too lazy to go downstairs to get a new one. It's very annoying. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel that pain. I feel that pain. This might be getting like a little TMI, but you know when you go to the toilet and then you realize that there's no extra rolls? It kind of reminds me of that. And you got to do the walk of shame. That's why you check before you go to the toilet, because you don't want to be caught lacking in that situation. I had a cat named Misty and she loved going in the bathtub. I love it. Yeah, my Jack Russell that I had was named Misty as well. I think it's such a cute name. I love it. When we were younger, my twin used to scream Pokemon attack named and then use them on me. That sounds like what me and my brother would do. That sounds like what we would do. We were like pretty brutal kids. We would like tackle each other and everything like that. Like we just... we would be outside from the moment that we got home to like the moment, like the rule was you have to be back before it gets dark. That was the rule that it was growing up. I feel like it's so strange, but it's like, I feel like you never really see kids playing outside anymore. I don't know if there's just not kids like around here, but I feel like I never really see kids out before. But when I was a kid, like all the kids would be out on the street all day just playing and doing their things. So I don't know. I loved menacing monster like Pokemon as a kid. Now as an adult, I love the cute ones. I can appreciate that. That's growth right there. I mean, I've always been like the kind of person, I was never really good at battling. I knew that if like my brother ever wanted to battle or his friends ever wanted to battle, I was like, okay, I know who I'm pulling out. I'm pulling out the starters and the legendaries, all right? They're just strong. But when I was actually playing through the games, I would have like one strong Pokemon on my team and the rest would just be cute ones that are just there because I think that they look nice. I bought 5 packs of Jungle at Toys R Us when they were new and pulled a foil Flareon, a foil Jolteon, and a foil Mr. Mime and a non-foil Nidoqueen. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's one of those things, like I remember like seeing like Stormfront and stuff like that back in the day on the shelves for my birthday when I was like a kid. And like back then it was like, you know, $4 for a pack and it's like, man, if I only knew. I wouldn't even have bought them to resell them. I just would have bought a bunch and then be like, put them in a time capsule and then open them like now. Like that would have been so cool. No extra rolls. That's so sad. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. You have to hope if someone's in the house that you can call and get them to bring you one. But if there's none, I don't want to get into graphic detail, but it's not a fun time. My first 2 cards are Executor and Execute from XY Roaring Skies, and my brother ripped it a lot. Oh, ripped it a lot on day 1, so it looks old. That's so sad. You know what I will say? My brother, when we would open cards, he would like blue tack his onto the wall, so his all had like residue on them. But I never did that with mine. I always wanted to keep them in a binder. I always felt like very official having them in a binder. I remember like begging my mom to take me to the news agency so I could go buy the sleeves there. They do like, you know, I think they used to do like sleeves back then. Like you buy a page for like 10 cents and then I'd just go get a bunch of them and then you get a little clipboard binder and pop them in. And oh, it's such a good memory. I loved it. I loved like reorganizing them. I'd be like, okay, this weekend when I have school off, I'm going to organize all my Pokemon cards. And sometimes I would organize them by what I liked. Sometimes I would put them in evolutions. In the end, I organized them by the type that they were. So, you know, it was cool. It was cool, but I loved that kind of thing. I thought it was awesome. The only cards I blue tacked to my wall and no, actually, I don't think I blue tacked them to the wall, but you know the big mega cards you would get? You can still get them now. But I remember I had my my big Palkia, the big card that you got in like one of those boxes where they'd have like the little card and then they'd have the big promo. I remember I blue tacked that on the inside of my binder because I had nowhere else to put it. So that one's kind of ruined, but I still kept it. I'm sorry I have to go. He doesn't know I'm watching yet. No, that's okay. You're all good, Aquawolf. Thanks for being part of the stream. You take care. Problem is that he would use the moves on me, but I wasn't playing, so I would just be attacked relentlessly. That's when I feel like you need to get a shield. Hey, like just we need to make having a shield a normal thing. I feel like that would solve a lot of our problems if we just got shields and it's like, nope. I deny you from attacking me. Yeah, not fun. I remember that would happen sometimes too. My brother was always like the more hyperactive one. So I'd be like, okay, I'm done playing. And he's like, I'm not done playing. And then he'd tackle me and I'd be like, all right, if you keep going, I'm going to tell on you. You do dibba dobba. And then he'd be like, no, don't tell mom. I'd be like, okay, well, don't tackle me then, Kids are funny like that. And you remember long pack base set? Oh my gosh. I wasn't like in the scene when that was like a thing because I think I was very, very little, but I remember watching videos about that like a long time ago when I was really into my TCG stuff. Oh my gosh. Yesterday in English, I got my submission back and I got the highest grade in English. That's so good for you. Well done. Oh, that's awesome. I loved English so much. I thought it was really fun. I used to love writing a lot. I don't really write much anymore. I think I kind of lost that for me. I got more into art and that kind of thing, but I used to really enjoy it. Well done. Since I was 6, I put them in binder in national decks order and organized them a lot. My friends would put them in type order and I would put the big cards on the cover of the binder sleeve. Oh, I like that. See, I wish I would have got a binder that had a sleeve or something in it. That would have been really smart. But my binder was just like one of those flat, it was like the one with the two rings that you'd pop open through the tension. And then, they'd be, the sleeve pages would be in there. They'd kind of been folding us all over the place. Like they'd all be sliding around in the binder. And that would pretty much be it. I don't know. It was so funny. But, gosh. And then eventually I got a binder that had like a stabilization kind of clip where you would you'd fold through them. And then when you were done looking at the binder, there'd be this piece of metal that you'd put over on the other side and you'd clip that into place and it would stop all the sleeves from moving around, I guess. Because having them move around so much would kind of break the big sleeve page, the little grip parts that they were hooked into. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I hope that makes sense. Very specific, but if you know what I'm talking about, it's probably because you've experienced it too. Give us the butter shield? Oh my gosh, that would be cool. Imagine trying to ship a shield made of butter. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds awesome. I kind of want to make a butter shield now. How many sticks of butter does it take to make a butter shield? How many buttercups does it take to change the light bulb? I don't know. Oh gosh. But no, that would be very cool. I should just make a whole set of armor out of butter. I mean, that's what I called the gold armor in Minecraft now. I call it butter armor because it does look like butter. At least it did. I don't know if with all the updates they've changed it graphically, but still. Kind of what I'm thinking. I always pretended to be a water type Pokemon as a kid. I would always pretend to be I was a very creative kid, as I'm sure most kids are. And I remember we had this little blow up pool once and I was obsessed with it. I would go in it every single day. I was I was one of those kids. I always wanted to be in the water. I just thought it was so fun. And I remember I'd pretend to swim around I was basically a little water Pokemon and I remember me and my brother would go and we'd play we'd pretend we were sorcerers and knights and stuff, and we'd go and conquer all these lands, and there'd be a patch of grass that looked different, so this is one village we've got to protect, and then there would be a bunch of flowers and stuff in another area. We'd be okay, this is another village and we can't let them attack each other, we need to protect them, and we'd pretend we'd have to go on these big long journeys, and we'd the thing where they have, do you guys know the meme where there's that ant carrying a stick and it has a little is it a knapsack where they tie a handkerchief around a stick and they carry their stuff in it? We would always tie that and make one of those, and we pretend we were traveling with our goods, and we'd stop along the way at different parts of the backyard. It was so funny. I love it. I miss that part of being a kid a lot, Silver, hello. Good morning to you too, and happy Halloween. I hope you have an amazing day. But I live in the new generation and they just sell Pokemon card sleeves for binders. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You don't have to build everything from scratch anymore. I forget about that. I remember the first time I got an Ultra Pro binder, I was like, this is the best day of my life. This is what it's like to be a professional collector. And then I filled it up with all my favorite cards, and then I'd be like, okay, I'd get a new favorite card, and I'd be like, okay, what's coming out? And then I was like, I could buy a second binder. And then I ended up with like, I think I ended up with 6 binders, and that's when I decided to get a big binder that I could add sleeves to again, because I was like, I don't need 6 or 7 binders. Like that's nuts. 210 tubs of butter for the shield. Ooh, that'd be a heavy shield though. Same buttercup? Exactly. I would love it. It was so much fun. On the topic of water, did you... Oh, I did drink. Thank you, Angel. I will have another little sip of my drink though. You know, the good thing is about it being really rainy and quite cool is that my drink hasn't gone warm yet. Usually at this time, I'm sipping my drink and I'm like, yep, that is warmer than room temperature now. So it's actually still kind of chilly, which is nice. Oh yeah, the Bugs Life. Yep, that's the one. Oh my gosh. I used to have a mug when I was a very little kid. Like I'm talking like almost like barely just grasping sentience of life. Like that's how young I was. I used to have a little hand cup mug that was the face of the caterpillar from Bugs Life. And I would always have my cordial in that cup and I used to chew the antennas. I remember that. Best way to describe me as a little kid is probably puppy. I was always excited, running around happy and screaming and going crazy and picking fights. I was definitely the one always running around. I'll definitely say that. I was running around all the time. I was just like, these legs, they're gonna take me places, and they definitely did. Hi, Jaden. Good to see you. I hope you're well. Welcome. Feeling kind of tired from work, but otherwise I'm doing. Just learning longsword and charge blade combos for Monster Hunter Wilds. Oh, exciting! I think I saw the pre-order for the new game coming out, right? That's exciting. I hope that work wasn't too stressful, and I hope you get to unwind a little bit now and take care of yourself. Have something nice to eat. I'm fantastic. Oh, that's so good to hear, Jaden. I'm glad. I bought a Squirtle Halloween outfit this year. That's so cool. I'm so jealous. I really want to like... I want to get so much Pokemon merch, but I'm trying to have self-control. I did crack though. I will admit, I usually don't buy myself anything like, at least not recently. I've been really like good about not spending money on stuff I don't need. But I did see that they released a little bit of the Christmas collection this year, and I may or may not have pre-ordered the Esper plushie. It's too cute. I had to do it. I'm sorry. I cracked. I had to do it. I ordered it though from Japan, because the Australian Pokemon Center site sells it for like the same price, right? But it's got the plastic hook, so it's like kind of the same as the one you can get on the American site. But if I get it from the Japanese site, it has like a chain, which I think looks a little bit cuter. So I was like, you know, considering they're about the same price, I'm going to go with the Japanese version. So I'm really excited about that. I definitely haven't got enough stuff like right now to make a whole video on like a whole collection haul or anything. But I was thinking maybe I could do a little short showing it off when I get it. I don't know if people like that kind of stuff. I like it, but I don't know. We'll see. I agree, Foyer. Right, hello. Lovely to see you. I don't know if you prefer Rai or Jay, but barely grasping sentience. I'm still trying to now. I totally feel that. I totally feel that. Tangion, hi. Good to see you. Today is the day. I hope it's the day as well. I really do. I'd love to get some sparkles on this thing. It'd be awesome to wrap it up today. Good to see you, Tangion. And also, hooray, I finally caught a live stream. You did. It's so great to have you in the stream. Welcome. It's been a while since I've been in your lives. Yes, there haven't been as many as of recently, but I have been working on a lot of videos, which I'm very excited about. So it's good to get to have you in them when you can pop by. Okay, I have to go now. It's been a nice while, Butter, and I hope you feel better soon. Thank you for it. I appreciate that. It was lovely to get to hear from you again, and I hope you have an amazing day today. Keep taking care of yourself. You're doing awesome. When I was little at daycare, we would play where 1 or 2 people were trainers and the other kids were Pokemon, and we would catch them in battle. Yes, I would do that too. Oh, it was so much fun. I'd be like, okay, this is my team, so you can't have these Pokemon. These are the ones I have. Oh, I loved it. It was so much fun. It was a W purchase, Divine. It was. I was like, I'm trying to be really good about it, but I saw the Esper and I was like, honestly, I need it. It's so cute. So I wanted to get the Shaman and the Pikachu as well, but I think like to get both of them, it would have been like an additional $80 to order the Shaman and Pikachu. I was like, I really wanted the Pikachu actually, the little holiday one. And I think it was going to be like, that was going to be like 55. And I think the shame ended up, it would have been probably more than an additional 80. It probably would have been like 90 or something. I really wanted to get that Pikachu, but I was like, no, we don't need it. But I saw the Esper and I was like, okay, I got to get the Esper, right? It has to be heavy to protect. That's true. We need to do something as well to protect it from like heat damage, because it's going to be double weak to fire. Thanks for being so nice and have a good night's sleep. Well, thank you, Foy. You too. I appreciate that. And you have a wonderful day as well. And you have a good sleep when you go to bed too. Yeah, the beta is going to be open for non-PS Plus players and PC and Xbox later tonight. So I've been learning the controls and how to fight one certain monster. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, when I opened up Steam so I could get my stuff up for the stream that I need, I saw it and I was like, oh, I didn't even know that was coming out. How exciting. Speaking of spending a lot of money on stuff you don't need, I bought a TCG booster box and it just arrived. I've got the day off work today, so that's going to be my afternoon. That sounds like so much fun. Do you know what set that you ended up getting? That is really exciting. I hope you get some good pulls. Usually if you get a whole booster box, you're pretty much guaranteed to get some good stuff. Raya's fine? Okay, I'm glad. Thank you. Max says hello. Just got shiny as Elf, sending some shiny luck to you. Oh, congratulations, Maxis. That's awesome. I can't wait for when I get to go for a Zelf. I feel like a Zelf's going to be kinder to me than what Uxie is. So thank you so much and congratulations. Yeah, the Japanese cards are cheaper. I think for me, to make it worth getting the Japanese cards, because shipping can kind of be a little bit, is just getting like a couple at a time, like kind of doing like a little bit more of a bulk order. And I do personally like how the Japanese cards look, so... V and friends, hello. Lovely to see you in the stream. I hope you're doing well, V. I have a small side gig making crochet plushies, so I can't rationalize buying them. I'm always like, I could make it. I think that's so cool, though. Much respect to the crochet. Honestly, I've tried so many times to do it. I don't think I'm quite built for crocheting. I think I get a little impatient, but I really do appreciate it. I have one friend and she does crochet plushies and I'm like, how are you so talented? Like I look at what she makes and I'm like, how do you do this? Like your brain is amazing and it's so cool. I love it. Wait, I just remembered how are Rhino and the little one doing? Forgot her name. No, that's okay, Pochi. Pochi and Rhino are doing well, thank you. Pochi's definitely been settling down quite a lot. She's getting out of that really little puppy phase where she's not, you know, causing complete chaos every 2 seconds, more like every 10 seconds now, which is nice. And Rhino's, I think, really appreciating having the company. So they've been doing really well. Thank you for asking, for you. Oh, you got Stellar Crown. Ooh, I hope you get some good hits out of that one. I feel like there are a lot of really nice cards, so I'm sure you'll do amazing. I got the Snorlax Christmas stocking and cracked the Iono box they recently restocked. Nice. Did you end up getting anything from the Iono box? I feel Azelf, Uxie, and Mesprit represent Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf. I could kind of see that. Because isn't it like emotion, logic... And what's the other one? I'm trying to remember. I can't even remember. I used to know. That tells you it's been a minute. Okay, that's good. And thanks so much. You've been so nice and have a good night. Of course, for you too. You have a good one. I appreciate you popping by. I'm just in a good Pokemon mood at the moment because I'm currently playing through Scarlet again to complete the Pokedex to get the shiny Meloetta in home. Yes, I need to do that as well. Oh my gosh, I wish you luck. I hope you're able to get that completed. How far off are you? And I came across a random shiny of my favorite Pokemon last night while catching stuff. Oh, did you actually? Congratulations. That's exciting. What are you gonna go for? Oh, it hasn't arrived yet? Okay, well, I hope if you do end up opening that you get something good. That'll be good. Willpower. Yeah, exactly. Did you read the leaked folklores yet? The leaked folklores? If yes, what are your thoughts on them? No, I haven't. Should I? Do you think I should check it out? I'm kind of into that sort of stuff, so maybe. I have been watching a lot of my, I was watching a lot of my, like, water creature videos still. I was enjoying that. And then what else did I start watching? I was watching something else. I've been watching a lot of baking videos. It's that time of year where I'm, like, really inspired to bake and stuff, so it's been nice. Impatience is why I make plushies instead of blankets or wearables, but they work up so much quicker. The creativity is so fun too. I think that's awesome. I will be honest, like plushies, the fact that you can literally make anything you want a plushie, like if you want to make a shiny Pokemon plushie that doesn't exist, you have the ability and the skill to just make that. Like that's so impressive to me. That's really cool. I used to buy a lot of Korean Yu-Gi-Oh! GX displays last year because they're cheap. Yeah, I was actually looking into Korean Pokemon cards, sorry. I was looking into doing that, but I was like, oh, I feel like I predominantly collect English, but I also do have a good amount of Japanese, so I'll probably stick with those two. But in terms of cost and like just wanting to open the packs and get good art, it's definitely a good alternative. I got the Meloetta shiny. Oh, did you already do it? That's awesome, Divine. Alex, hello! I got my shiny Darkrai and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl 2 days ago. Congratulations, Alex! That's amazing. Well done. Oh, I love shiny Darkrai. It's such a good hunt. Such a good shiny. Congratulations. That's awesome. Good to see you, by the way. I mean, if you know actual folklore, you can guess how messed up the stories can be. A blind red video stream would be interesting. Ooh, okay. I was going to say a few of the folklore stories that I've heard, like, I don't know if that counts stuff like in regards to like Hansel and Gretel and stuff like that, where if you read the actual story, it's very morbid. I am a little familiar with this. It could be an interesting one for sure. It was a shiny Finneon and I ran into it by accident in the ocean, so I named her Kokomi and put her straight on my team. Oh, that's so cute. Finneon and Luminion are really nice shinies. I did when I did the video ranking the Pokemon of that gen shinies, I put them pretty high because I do like them. Also, I will say it is still storming, so there is a lot of thunder, so you may hear some thunder in the background. I'm sorry if you can. It's very cozy, but it is quite loud. Like I said, if the stream goes out, it's because my internet's cut out. If I don't say bye and it goes, it means my power's gone. So just a pre-warning there. Hopefully we're okay. I kind of started streaming because it settled down, but I can hear the thunder picking back up again. So hopefully we're okay. I'm just designing... Oh, I just designed an articulating dragon similar to those 3D printed dragon fidget toys. I was like, I've never seen this before, so I'm gonna make it. That's so cool. I've seen the little shark ones and how like they can do the movement through their body. I think those are so cool. That's exciting. I meant to mention earlier, there's a zombie movie I really liked called Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. I think I've watched that one. I'm so sure I've watched that one. That sounds so familiar. I think I've seen that one. I've watched a lot of them, and I've watched a lot of like not so popular ones. I've watched a lot of like really big ones. So I'm gonna be honest, I feel like that sounds super familiar. I might advise don't read the Typhlosion, Slakoth, and Noctillery folklore. It's dark. Oh, okay. Is this fan-made or is this like official from Pokemon? Kinda interesting. Alrighty, I'm back but not for long. How are you? No, that's a good mask, and I'm doing not too bad, thank you. I hope you're well. I have to get ready for Halloween since I'm having a friend over. Oh, that's going to be so exciting. I hope you have a great time. I hope it's amazing. That does sound really good. Oh, it's official leaks. Oh, okay. Was that the big Pokemon leak that happened like a little bit ago? Was it in that? Because if so, then I definitely haven't checked those out. Very interesting, though. I didn't know that they had all that going on for Pokemon. Oh, yeah, V, I agree with you. Mimikyu's backstory is really sad. It's part of the reason why I find it so endearing. Like, it's just had all of the odds stacked against it, but it's such a cutie, you know? Like, we don't really know what's underneath the little Mimikyu, you know, cosplay. Well, the Pikachu cosplay, if you will. But I don't know. It's just, it's really cute and it deserves more love. Okay, well, in that case, I'll probably have to check it out and see if I can find them. Don't want to spoil, and please read all stories. It was leaked, and we have a writer proofreader name who is a woman. It was in the hack. Oh, okay. Interesting, right. Well, I'll have to check that out then. Interesting. I didn't even know that that was a part of it. It's storming because Odysseus and Poseidon are fighting tonight? You think so? Probably. I could see that being the case. All I will say is I am thankful for the storm only because it's cooled things down so much, and we're technically about to be getting into summer. Well, we are in summer now. Yeah, officially for me, I'm in summer now. So this begins for me my least favorite season. I don't love summer. I don't love how hot it gets. So whenever it's cool like this, I will take it. And I will say where I live, the summers are very it's very humid. We get a lot of rain, which I love, but it makes it extremely humid and very warm. And it means that the grass grows really quickly and I have to mow the yard like twice a week, but I do like the rain. It is very cozy and very nice for spooky nights like tonight, you know? Happy late Halloween, Buttercup. Oh, that's lovely, Vulture. Thank you so much. Happy Halloween to you too. I hope you had a wonderful day. Hope you got some good treats. Like I said, we don't really celebrate Halloween here in Australia, but I was able to get some discount chocolate, so that was pretty good. I'd take that as a win for me. To be honest, the leak was really bad because it leaked personal info, but the beta sprites for Gen 3 to 5 was cool to see. See, stuff like that I think is interesting, but yeah, I just don't understand the whole personal leak aspect of it. Like, I don't know what the leakers were trying to do. I don't know if they were trying to make a statement. I don't know if they were just trying to point out a weak spot. It feels a little weird to leak personal information of employees. Like, I don't really like that. That doesn't sit very well with me, but, you know, I guess they had their reasons. I still don't really understand why that happened, but hey. Like, I know what happened, but I don't understand why they did it, if that makes sense. For those who have watched the Vengeance Saga, know what I'm talking about. Oh, okay, I see. You know what I've actually been thinking about going back and rewatching because I didn't finish it. I was thinking about rewatching Vikings because I watched the first couple episodes of that series and then I kind of just forgot about it. I don't tend to watch a lot of like television or like TV series. I don't really tend to watch a lot of that stuff. I think the last like full series I watched was literally Breaking Bad. Or Better Call Saul. I think that was the last one that I watched. I think I wanted to watch, oh my gosh, what's it called? There's one with like this hacker guy. Like, I don't really watch stuff like that as much anymore. I never really was a big person into it. Like, I'd start these things and then I would never really see it through to the end. I don't know, but I'm like, oh yeah, I like this, I think. And then I never do. I still haven't watched the Fallout series, which is so bad because I love Fallout lore. I always come back to Fallout lore whenever I'm like, I don't know what to watch. I'm going to watch some Fallout lore videos. It always like tugs my heartstrings. And there's like a lot of like really interesting things when it comes to Fallout where I'm like, I could see this actually happening in like a post-apocalyptic like world. But I don't know. Interesting stuff. They were making a statement because there was no information about ZA, I assume. Oh, okay. So it was just like a, if you're not going to give us information, then we're going to take it for ourselves. Is that what it was? Whoever sees under Mimikyu's costume apparently suffers a curse or death. I heard that. Yeah, isn't that one of the Pokédex entries for it? Which sounds so bad considering it's such a cute Pokemon. The name's employee independent. Emails were leaked. No addresses or bank statements. At least Game Freak stated it like that. Well, hopefully that's the case. It does kind of suck, like, to have someone's personal information there. I think, like, we could have done without that. Because at the start, people were saying, and I mean, I guess whenever something like that happens, people overblow things just to try and get, like, their story clicked on or read more. But, like, I was reading that they were saying that they, like, leaked the employee's, like, address and, like, all their information and stuff. And I was like, I don't think they needed to do that, but... You know, I'm not the biggest fan of leaks and stuff like that. I'll be totally honest. I like to see things when they're ready. And I know that we hadn't heard anything about ZA, but Pokemon did that for a reason. And I'm like, I'm not mad at it. Like, I don't think I needed the leaks, but I mean, the only thing that is good that kind of comes out of it is stuff maybe we wouldn't have seen, like the sprites. Like, I think that's pretty interesting. I wanted to get a Mimikyu cape for Halloween so I could have been under the costume. Oh, that's cool. Am I a curse? No, I don't think you're a curse, Mars. I like that as a concept, though. That's fun. Thinkron, hello. Lovely to see you in the stream today. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. I'm not a big fan of Pokemon leaks. I want to experience the game without getting spoiled. I feel the same way, personally. Like, I understand why people get interested by it. They're like, I'll take what I can get. You know, it is what it is. But I definitely am the kind of person, I don't always believe everything I see. Even with, like, leaks, I'm like, how much of this is, like, you know, like, we weren't supposed to see it. And then I think what scares me a little bit about certain leaks is sometimes we'll see, like, a game in progress and then people will be like, this is the final version, this is horrible. And it's like, a lot of the times that's not the case. So, and then it kind of, like, makes people, like, very critical of a game that's coming out and it's not even the final version. So, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm not a big fan of leaks myself, but, you know, they're gonna happen, I guess. So, yeah. Yeah, Mimikyu's true form is supposed to scare you so bad it causes a heart attack. Yeah, I remember reading that in one of its Pokédex entries. I was like, what? That little cutie? No way. I need to get a Mimikyu plushie. I really do. Seemingly it was nothing social. Seemingly it was social engineering and not a real hack. Some say that it was intention. Oh, it was a reaction to the Pocket Pal lawsuit. Interesting. So there's a few reasons people think that it supposedly might have happened. I'm guessing, did they end up catching who did it or not really? Oh my gosh, but Mimikyu is such a cutie. It is. I love Mimikyu. Mimikyu's a sweetie. Legends Arceus was going to have a jump button for the trainer itself. That would have been cool to have had. I mean, I definitely feel like whenever I play games that don't have a jump function in them, I always feel a little bit restricted. But, you know, we get to jump on when we're riding on a Pokemon. So, I mean, I shouldn't really complain, should I? Just woke up. I hope you had a good sleep. If they weren't going to say anything about ZA for this long, they shouldn't have said anything about it. I mean, I was excited to hear that there was a Pokemon game being worked on. I mean, and for me, like, I guess I'm the kind of person, I like the idea of, like, I like speculation. I do like speculation. I think the idea of thinking, okay, what are they going to do? What do we think's going to happen? I think that's a fun part of, like, waiting for a new Pokemon game that I really like. I think it's interesting that we haven't heard anything about it since, but I would like to think that they're just like really like putting all of the time, effort and energy into like getting the game to be in like a really good state, because I think that, you know, since it's a Legends game, Legends Arceus was a really good game. I thought that they did a really good job with that game, and no one I don't think was expecting that to be as good as it was. At least I had no expectations about it, so I was really pleasantly surprised. So I feel like they've got like a big set of shoes to fill with Legends ZA. So I think they want to do it really, really good. And I feel like they probably will, because it's probably going to be one of the, I don't know, do you think we'll get another remake before we get Gen 10? I'm curious if we will. We might. I could see it happening. But, you know, it's going to probably be one of the bigger, like, main series titles we get in the next couple of years. I feel like ZA, right? I don't know. This is just my opinion, my thoughts on it. I don't really know. You guys know I'm not. I don't know everything that's going on with all that stuff. Like I said, I haven't chosen to look at anything really from the leaks. Occasionally I'll see something about like I'll get a short from somebody who's like, oh, here's the one of the sprites from one of the games we didn't have. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. But other than that, I don't know too much. I like to be pretty optimistic about things though. I'd like to think that it's all going to be good. I would dress my Mimikyu in an Eevee costume. Oh, have you seen the fan-made adaptations where they use other Pokemon to like create a new version of Mimikyu? I really like that. I've seen the Eeveelutions ones and they did like the fan plushies. They were so cute. Oh, that's lovely, Mars. Pokemon designs are really scary and the story mature. Would be really cool to have a non-filtered R18 Pokemon game. They totally could, and I think a lot of people would like it. I just don't know if Pokemon themselves would do it because they have a very like polished and family friendly like brand. So I mean, I don't know if they would, but I would probably play it, to be totally honest with you, if they did. Right after I started Pokemon Scarlet, I pressed Y to roll. Did you? Yeah, it's always interesting going from one game with one set of moves to another. I'm always like doing that and I'm like, oh, that struggle of adapting. I know it wouldn't happen, but I still kind of want a Let's Go Johto game. I know a lot of people, before we got the announcement for ZA, I know a lot of people were hoping for that as well. So, I mean, who knows if they're done with the Let's Go series. I'm not sure if it's just going to be a one and done with Kanto, but I suppose time will tell. You should really listen to Epic the Musical at some point. I've had many people told me I should. I'm bad with that kind of stuff. I like hear about it and I'm like, I keep it in the back of my mind and I'm like, if I see it pop up, then I check it out. So if I see it pop up or something, I'll definitely be able to like click on it and be like, okay, people have been telling me to check this out. What is it about? I'm happy with the one trailer and no new info because they're cooking and the hype is just going to be so much better. I definitely am feeling super hyped about it. I feel like in a way, having limited expectations is probably a good thing, in my opinion. Just because it's like we don't know exactly what we're going to get. And I feel like right now is the really exciting part of like, what is the new game going to be? Like, I don't know. And I love that. At least I do personally. I don't know. I think Game Freak stopped with remakes. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl was a last minute idea and the fan response wasn't it wasn't super well received. I don't know how it did in regards to sales in the end. I'm not really sure how it actually went in that way. I feel like I remember seeing something about it doing quite well in Japan, which I think was the case. So that's good. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like for them to not do a Gen 5 remake would be kind of crazy. I would love to see a Gen 5 remake, but whether or not they do, we will see. It is Pokemon after all. You heard some rumors that Gen 10 will be next year. That would be nuts if at the start of the year we get Legends ZA and then at the end of the year we get Gen 10. I feel like they're going to save Gen 10 though for like maybe the 30th anniversary, because that's like pretty soon, isn't it? Maybe it's not actually. If that's like 3 years away, then we'll probably get it before then, but still. Also another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon remake. I mean, listen, I'll always say yes to another Mystery Dungeon game. It's one of my favorite side franchises, one of my favorite like side stories to the Pokemon line. Like Mystery Dungeon and Rangers for me was really good. Beautifly's Diamond Pokedex entry makes it one of the most terrifying Pokemon. I feel like I remember that one, and it's kind of gruesome, isn't it? Let's go Arceus. That would be cool. It seems Legends Arceus was going to be the Sinnoh remake, and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl was a last-minute decision to make a like-for-like remake of Gen 4 in case fans didn't respond well to Legends, which is interesting because it was like the opposite, wasn't it? It really did go the other way. I forgot to mention I started collecting Pokemon cards again. I started with the Charizard set that had a big Charizard figurine. Oh, I know what one you're talking about. That's so cool. I feel bad for people that are like, Charizard's my favorite, because I feel like you have to pay the Charizard price, the Charizard tax on stuff. Because it's like, if you want to get pre-owned Charizard stuff, because there are so many people who love it, you're always going to pay a premium price for Charizard stuff, which is so sad for people who specifically collect it. I feel like Skitty is kind of similar in a different way. Because Skitty isn't a popular Pokemon, there's less merch, but it means that for the few collectors that are there, less stuff pops up of it to get, so the prices can be kind of competitive. It's good if you like a Pokemon that's kind of like popular, but there's a lot of stuff for it. Like if you like a Pokemon like Eevee, that's going to be great for collectors because you're going to have a lot of opportunity. And there's going to be a lot of items, and there's going to be a lot of people who collect Eevee stuff, so it's going to make it more available. However, I will say, even if it's a popular Pokemon or a not so popular Pokemon, rare pieces always tend to sell for a little bit more if they don't pop up very often. So, I mean, no matter what Pokemon you have, you might have that be the case, but still. It's a musical retelling of the Odyssey, and the songs are total bangers. Oh, that's cool. Baby Moon, hello! Happy Halloween to you too! Lovely to get to see you in the stream. I hope you're doing well. How you doing? I've been hatching Rowlet eggs in Sword and Shield trying to get the shiny. It's a really good one. The ground? I was going to say the round and the green. The ground! That Rowlet is so good though. I wish you luck. I don't know, even the end around March, if the rumors are true. That's it. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see in the coming months. I feel like they'll probably, if we don't get anything before Pokemon Day, I'm sure we'll hear something on Pokemon Day about it. Let's Go games are never probably going to happen because a lot of older players had bad responses to it, including myself at the beginning, and grew to like it. I grew to like it a lot too. I never disliked it, but I was like, this is definitely like a different experience. I didn't mind it though. I wouldn't be mad to see another Let's Go game, but I feel like they probably were like, you know, it probably did as well as it did because it was Gen 1 and it introduced a lot of like Pokemon Go players to the Switch and the main series system, which I thought was cool. But like I said, I wouldn't be mad to see it. Like, the more Pokemon games we get, the better. I'm never going to be like, no, I don't want that. Like, I'll be like, yes, whatever. Like, just throw it and we'll give it a try. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, I'll play something else. And yeah, it was the other way around. Fans loved Legends Arceus, but didn't really like the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. It was interesting, wasn't it? I don't think they expected that. As a Malamar fan, I relate to the Skitty fans. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just certain niche Pokemon like that. Mine's Typhlosion. Please don't ask me how I'm doing. Oh no. I can assume Zoe's. Okay, stream you mentioned you got a shiny Zorua and I got mine too. I totally forgot to record as well, lol. And mine's a female. My heart was palpitating. No way, that's so good. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. That's awesome. I don't know what gender mine was. I need to check. But either way, congratulations, Baby Moon. That's awesome. I think Zorua has like only like a... Isn't it like an 11% chance of being female? I don't know how it works in Pokemon Go, but that's still really good. Well done. Back home now. Bad connection in my area right now using Wi-Fi. No stress, Jordan. As a Finneon Luminion fan, I don't have much in the way of merch to spend money on. Yeah, it's like a good and a bad thing. It's like I want to be able to collect stuff of my favorite, but they don't make stuff of my favorite. That's why I like the Fit line, the Pokemon Fit or Sitting Cuties line, depending on where in the world you are. Because it's like they're making every Pokemon have a plushie, which I can appreciate that. My favorite Pokemon is Steelix, and I don't even know if there is merch. I believe that there is like some Moncolli figures, and I know there's like definitely the Fit plushie, but I don't know outside of that how much they would be. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl sold a copy of 31. It sold 15 million copies compared to 24 million for Scarlet and Violet. Okay, wow. So nearly, yeah, like 9 million difference. Dang, I wouldn't have expected that big of a jump. That sounds awesome. I agree. I always love the Pokemon Let's Go games. Yeah, the Let's Go games. I thought there was a charm to them that I enjoyed. Have you been increasing your anime count? I actually haven't been at the moment. I've been watching so much more YouTube at the moment. I go through periods of time where I'm like really into watching anime, and then I'm like really into YouTube. And right now I'm on one of those things where I'm watching a lot of YouTube, to be honest. But I'm sure I'll come back around to my anime time again. It's usually a bit like that. So last night on a whim, I bought 2 tickets to go on a spooky Halloween cruise. So that's on my to-do list this evening. I'm going as a gothic witch. That sounds like so much fun. Oh my gosh. I've never been on a cruise. Ooh, that sounds fancy. Have a good time. Stay safe and enjoy the tricks and well, more so the treats. Enjoy the treats. Hopefully you don't get tricked. Oh, that's awesome. I love Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. My only problem was they could have added the Distortion world as post-game, but they decided to do a slight fateful remake. They did. I love the Sitting Cuties. I've got so many. It's a problem. I had to declutter mine because I feel like I was like, oh, there's a Pokemon plushie for this and this and this. And I was like, okay, I don't need to just buy every single one I see. But I'm like hoping one day when I get like my own house, we're going to manifest one day I can afford to buy a house. I would love to have like a room that's just like kind of like an office and a collection room in one. And then I could just have like a whole wall of shelves and put all my plushies up there. I think that would be really, really cool. As an Alakazam, oh yeah, Alakazam does not have very much merch at all. I feel like for Alakazam, you'd be looking at stuff from like 1997 to 1999 primarily, and like stuff from back in back in the OG days, and you'd be looking at like stickers and like stuff like that. Like there'd probably be a lot of like old school stuff, but not as much modern day for Alakazam. That's it, Kurdos. When you're a Charizard fan, you tend to eat quite well when it comes to merch. There's great stuff that's designed. It's just, I feel like, expensive. At least that's what I feel. Like, especially if you're collecting the cards and stuff. Like, I've seen stickers, like the top stickers, and like the Charizard ones go for so much more than some of the others because it's Charizard. You're so right. Females only exist 12% of the time. I literally have been hunting a Unovian shiny female Zorua streets since I got the shiny Hisuian Zorua. Surprised she appeared in Go. That's so good that you got it though. I think mine is male. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'll have to check. A Steelix plush feels kind of controversial to me. I can understand why, but they would have made it. It would exist. I wonder if they did it like standing up or not though. I don't know. You should go for all the shiny Mega Pokemon before ZA comes out, or try to get most of them anyways. I do have quite a few of them, but I know I'm definitely missing some others. But that's not a bad idea. I was kind of doing it subconsciously, to be honest, as I get like a little burst of like, oh, I'm so excited for when ZA comes out. I should go for a Mega. And then, you know, and then I'm like, oh, now I got to go for this. And then I kind of get sidetracked. But yeah, I've been kind of slowly chipping away at the Megas this year. I have a Sitting Cutie Arceus and Origin Form Giratina. Oh, that's nice. I really wanted to get I wanted to get the Mew Sitting Cutie, and I wanted to get, what was the other one? I want to get Diancie. They're so cute. I really want to get the Sitting Cutie for Diancie, like really badly. They wanted to make a Platinum remake instead, but apparently Nintendo wouldn't let them. Oh, really? That makes me think though, if they didn't want to do a Platinum remake, does that mean that they want to do a whole remake just for Platinum? Eventually, like in another 10 years? I mean, who knows what their plans are? I feel like they would already have their game plan for like the next like 10 years at least, you know? So who knows what they'll do? Did you see the cute new Pikachu plushie that bundled up with a scarf and jacket? It looks so cute. I did, Baby Moon. I wanted to buy it, but it's so expensive. I did actually end up pre-ordering the Esper plushie, the little mascot one, because I thought that was cute. I want to get the Pikachu, but I think it's going to be like 50 or 60 bucks just to get that plushie, and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't justify it, but it is so cute. I love it. It looks really cozy. I want to just give it a big hug. Hi, Michael. Good to see you. Welcome. Manifesting sparkles in 12 checks from now. 12 checks from now, you're thinking 5,582? I like that. I like that because if we get that today, I will be very pleased. P.S. Hydrate. Thank you, Kronos. I will have a little sip of my drink. Thank you for the reminder. You can hear it when my voice starts to go. Like, I've been doing a lot of recording and stuff, so I was like, why is my voice going? I haven't even been talking that much, but when I realized I've been doing a lot of recording and video stuff, I'm like, oh wait, well I guess that also counts, right? There we go. Thank you for the reminder. I bought my first soda pop plush. Oh, are you talking about the Psycho Soda ones? Those are so cute. I have the Jigglypuff from that line and I love it. I really wanted to get the I also have the Sylveon as well. I have the Sylveon, but I wanted to get the little mascot Sylveon, but that one I missed on the first run because I didn't have a good like connection to getting plushies from Japan at the time. So it was like getting it on eBay and I was like, I am not going to pay $150 for a plushie that's smaller than my hand. I couldn't do it. I want the Spiritomb cutie, but it's always sold out. Yeah, there are some that just sell as soon as they come into stock, and those ones are always so sad. I feel like a lot of the mythicals tend to go pretty quickly too. I adore Appleton. It has my heart with its little ears and eyes. I was looking through some old boxes and stumbled across an Appleton figure. He's sitting on my shelf. That's so cute. I love it. Yeah, for me, any Pokemon that is like food themed instantly is like in the top % for me for my favorite Pokemon. I think they're the cutest. Like anything like food themed is just, it's so precious. I love it. Thank you, Kronos. I appreciate that very much. That's very sweet. Oh my gosh. The drink's trying to come back up. Excuse me. Some news sources leaks stated that Ilka got hired as Game Freak, was invested in Gen 9. The only thing we know is that they got told to make a 5th remake of PD. No GF employees came out officially. Oh, true. Okay. Interesting. I wonder, I don't know. I wonder if eventually in time will people come around to liking Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, or will it always be this way? Because I feel like sometimes when enough time passes, people go back and they enjoy them. So I suppose we'll see. You got a Squirtle? That's cute. Oh my gosh, the Esper plushie sounds so cute. I need to check that out. I'm waiting for the day they release the shiny Esper plush. Oh my gosh, the bubblegum pink would go so well with my other ones. I feel that if they release a shiny Esper plushie, I will be broke because I will have to buy at least 3 of them. And I want to dress one up. I want to have one in my car, and then I want to have one in my room. Like it's so cute. I love it. I bought the Poliwag and Finnison plushies out of that line. They're so cute. They are super cute, aren't they? They do a really good job with them. I also really like, and this is like a classic line, but the Pokédoll line was always my favorite when I was growing up. I remember I was obsessed because they would use that line in the secret bases that you could have in the games. And I was like, I want to have all the plushies from my secret base in real life. And I think I've cleared out a lot of those. I only have now my Skitty Pokédoll plushie. I have my Sylveon Pokédoll plushie. And I think I have my Sprigatito Pokédoll plushie. And I think all the other ones I think I've sold or like given away. But I used to have a couple of them. I thought I was going to try and collect them all, but some of those Pokédoll plushies are like really, really expensive. Appleton does look crisp. I agree. There's several sitting cuties I've been waiting to come back into stock on the Pokemon Center UK site for the last few months. Oh, Lilligant and Dwebble. I wouldn't have expected Dwebble to sell so well, but you know what? It actually makes sense since there isn't very much Dwebble merch. I get it. I do get it. Do I play Pokemon Go? I do. I only really play for seasonal events though. So right now I'm playing because we've got all the spooky Pokemon in costumes. I usually play around Christmas and then I play around Valentine's Day and Easter. Those are usually the only times I play. Unless there's a Pokemon tour on, then I'll do that too. I actually like them. My issue is getting Spinder without transferring. Oh yeah, via home is abhorrent. I agree. I totally agree. That was, what am I doing here? I guess we're going to be mixing it up and seeing if the shiny is hiding behind the shiny Uxie. What am I doing? Who even knows? The shiny definitely doesn't. But yeah, I do play Pokemon Go, just not as much as I used to. My cat has arrived. He says meow meow. Oh, meow meow meows. Meow 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 meow. That's so cute. I also hatched a shiny female Jupiter the other day for my spooky hunt. I called her Countess and she is not evolving anytime soon. Oh, that's cute. I like Jupiter a lot. Jupiter's a really cute Pokemon. Well done. Tested my data again. Connection is back. Let's go, Jordan. That's good. Any progress on shiny Meloetta? A little bit. I have been slowly going through and catching Pokemon. I've not been like strictly doing it, but I probably will. I'm thinking that what I'm going to do today and tomorrow after the stream today, and then like tomorrow all day will be a full editing day. On the weekend, I'm going to try and test out what I think I can do to get my 3DS to record. And then I'm thinking I might spend a little bit of time trying to work on getting the Meloetta on the weekend, like when I'm not setting up that sort of thing. And then as the week starts, I'll kind of just, if I've set up the DS, then I'll be able to like stream that as well. And then like kind of go from there. But I've made a little bit of progress, but I've still got a bit of a ways to go. I've done the main Pokedex, but I still need to do the DLC ones. I've still got a bit of progress to make there. Ooh, the Dwebble plush is so cute. I never cared about Dwebble until Pokemon Unite came out and I became a Crustle main playing with my friends, and now I love the little hermit crab boy. I've been meaning to shiny hunt Crustle for so long, and Dwebble's cute. It is a little cutie. I feel like it does look Pokemon, but at the same time it could just genuinely be a cute like crab mascot. I don't know. I like it. The Pokemon Center website is such a hard site to buy anything in. I feel that. And it's like... And it's so pricey. Now that we have it in Australia, I love it, but I'm like, dang, it almost cost me the same to get it from Japan than it does to just order it on that site, you know? So, and like I said, I think the thing that's tricky is for the Australian and American site, and I don't know if this pertains to also the UK site, but all their mascot plushies have the plastic clip for the bag charms, and I don't like those. They tend to break pretty easily, and I like with the Japan plushies how they have like a chain. It looks very elegant and sophisticated. So I mean, for the most part, it really cost me about the same to get it from Japan at this point for most things, like in regards to Pokemon merch. So I tend to prefer to go that way. But if there's something that like is like a full size and like it's going to cost about the same, but I can get it quicker here, then I'll order it online. But I haven't actually ordered from the Australian Pokemon Center site yet. So I was thinking maybe I could make a little bit of an order one day and maybe I could do a video. That could be kind of fun. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that for my Christmas present that I do for myself. I'll order like a plushie or something, or 2 plushies and do something like that with it. That could be fun. I still got to actively work for the shiny Meloetta. I got 1 month before my birthday, so I need to start working on her. Yes, you should. Hopefully you'll get on a good flow with things and everything will pop up as you need it. I feel like when you get really motivated for completing a dex, it just all comes together. Pokemon Center Online America always had free shippings. Free shipping on orders $20 or more. See, that's really good. I don't think the Australian one definitely doesn't have a $20 limit. I don't know if it's like 50 or 100, but definitely not 20. That would be great. If they had that kind of deal here, I would have already ordered from the site. I literally can't work on the Pokedex for too long because I eventually start shiny hunting for no reason. I'll just start doing a random outbreak and spend my whole day on it. Oh, I respect that. Yeah, I get like that too. Every time I try and buy something, it blocks me. Oh, really? That's so weird. Is it like, because are you like clicking things too quick? That's the only thing I can think of. That's so weird. Well, I didn't know you're planning to record a 3DS. That's so cool. Are you using a capture device or live recording the screen? I'm thinking, I'm pretty much leaning the route of a capture device. I'm hoping. I've kind of got a little bit of a system that I'm going to try this weekend. If it works, it will be great. If not, I will have to go the route of saving up for a full like capture card for it, which is going to be a process, but I'm hoping this other method will work because it'll be a little bit more affordable. So let's hope that works. I'm so excited for the Sitting Cuties too, to get Gen 8 so I can have, Kuparaja plushie. It's in my top 10 of all, favorite Pokemon. That'll be cool. And I don't know if it technically has a plushie out yet. It might have an All-Stars plushie, but I don't even think I remember seeing one if there is. Staying hydrated is so important, especially if you're unwell. I'm taking it easy before I go trick-or-treating. You are so right about that. Hydration is key. I'm going to have a sip of my drink now that you said that, but that'll be fun for trick-or-treating. Be safe and get some good candy. I will be waiting for all mine to go on sale after Halloween, hopefully. It sucks because there wasn't as much like themed specific Halloween candy. Like the stuff that you want to get on sale is the stuff that's like labeled as Halloween, and then they do a really good discount. They used to do like 75% on that stuff. like the day after, and I'd be like, ooh, perfect time to go get some treats. But sometimes they don't do that good of a discount. Like they'll only do like 20%. And I'm like, come on, you have better deals on the regular stuff than this. Captain Pikachu, hello. Good luck on the hunt. Thank you. I appreciate that. Lovely to see you. And good luck to you if you're hunting anything at the moment. Mars says, I gotta go. Best of luck with getting the shiny buttercup. Have a great day. Thank you, Mars. You too. And have a wonderful time with your friend this Halloween. Have a good one. If it doesn't work, you know who to call. I'll let you know, Kronos. I want to try to figure it out though. Like I feel so bad. I'm like, no, let me figure it out. Let me see what I can do. Let me see if I can figure it out this way with what we've got. So I'm hoping I can. That's very sweet of you though, Kronos. I appreciate that so much. They at least used to do this thing. If you open too many pages or take too long, they mark your account as a bot. Oh, really? See, that's annoying because I sometimes will have like a bunch of stuff I'm looking at. So I would probably get locked out too. We are, Zig. Hello. Good to see you again. I hope you're well. Thunderstorms where you are is a true Halloween scene. It is. I was like, what are the chances that on Halloween night we've got this massive thunderstorm happening? It's beautiful though. I do love a good storm, so I am appreciating it and taking it in while I've got it. I would love to have my window open, but I feel like it would be really, really loud. Like, because it will just start pouring down and there'll be crazy thunder and like, I mean, I don't think the neighbors are going to hear me with how much rain there is, but just to be safe, in case we get the shiny. I don't want them to think like, okay, who's screaming at like 1 a.m. in the morning, you know? So I've been fasting for the past 3 days to fit into my costume and I'm so annoyed. Well, I haven't done a full-blown gothic look because there's always pink in my outfit, so this will be a challenge for me. Oh, I hope you're taking care of yourself, baby Rune. I feel like you're gonna look amazing though. It's gonna be so good. Like, full gothic, it hits. It's one of my favorite aesthetics ever. You're gonna look amazing. Just make sure you take care of yourself, please. I'm just going to be shiny hunting for this Halloween. Oh, that'll be fun. That's pretty much what I did. Yeah, that's, you and me both. Recently, I beat the original Pokemon Snap and got a picture of Mew. I need to finish the new Pokemon Snap. I never finished it because my Joy-Cons stopped working. I got Joy-Con drift really bad and I was like, I'll get new Joy-Cons and then I'll finish it. And then I kept using those Joy-Cons with the Joy-Con drift, but I just regularly shiny hunted because I could deal with it. And then I never went back and finished that game, so I do need to. I'm greedy. I want to see your playthroughs. That's so sweet. I feel like I mean, you already know, Kronos. You know I'm not the best battler, but I can get through a game. You know, I can do it. I can do it. I'm gonna definitely try. I took a little break from hunting to start completing the other dexes in home, just in case they release other shiny mythicals that way. That's a good idea. Getting ahead of that, so then that way it's less work when they do it, if they do that in the future. I kind of like how they gave people a goal to work towards. It's like you're not just getting handed it in a mystery gift. Like, that kind of still feels special. Third stream the charm? Let's hope so. I would love to be able to see some sparkles today. That would be amazing. Not gonna lie. Would definitely appreciate getting the shiny today and having the ability to wrap up this hunt, but I guess we'll see. What number are we stopping at this time if we don't get the shiny? That's a good question. I am thinking... We'll see how we're feeling at 5,600. We'll see how I'm feeling then. Because I might go for a little bit longer than that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what we get to. I made this super delicious peach drink. I mixed condensed milk and blended peaches, and oh my gosh, it tastes so sweet. That sounds so good. Oh my gosh. I have not had condensed milk since the last time I made a cheesecake. And oh my gosh, it's so good. I wish it wasn't like, I wish it was a health drink. I wish condensed milk was a health drink so then I could drink it all the time. I remember I used to like it a lot as a kid and I would get to have like a little teaspoon of it and I was like, oh, this is so good. That was probably where the sugar problems came from though, because for a long time I was that kid. I was like, I only wanted sweet stuff when I was a kid. I was like, I don't know how I was so lanky, but I would just run around hopped up on sugar all the time. It was great. And then I got older and I was like, now I like spicy stuff. You know what? I've never really had like a sour phase though. To be honest, I feel like all my best friends always love sour stuff. And I'm like, one day it's going to change and I'm going to be the one that's I'm going to like the sour stuff. And I don't mind sour here and there, but it's not my favorite. Definitely prefer sweet, but right now my favorite is spicy. I challenge Gym Leader Buttercup and I'll get the butter badge. That would be cool. Oh, that would be really cool merch. Imagine I make a Gym Leader badge and it's a butter stick. Oh, that would be so cute. I love that. I'm going to take a break from the stream for a bit and listen to some music. Sounds good, Jordan. A playthrough isn't about optimization, but about the adventure. I would enjoy seeing what Pokemon you would train and how you would fight the leagues. That is a reason why Nuzlocke streams are so popular. That's such a sweet way of looking at it. I really like that. It makes me feel a lot more confident about doing that kind of thing, because sometimes I'll do certain things and I know people mean well and they'll try to help, but it's like, this isn't what I would do if I was going to play it, and I want to stick true to how I would do it, but then I think that would be annoying for people because I'm not always the most efficient, but I just play how I think's the most fun. So hearing stuff like that really is encouraging. Happy Halloween to you too, Crestfallen. I hope you're doing well. Girl, I ain't expecting you to go to win the world tournament. I just want to experience your playthroughs with you. Oh, that's sweet. I love that. Thank you. What if I did become the world champion though? That'd be great. Unexpectedly becomes world champion somehow. No, I don't think that's going to happen, but that's very sweet. I cannot be around condensed milk. I will literally like clean the whole can. My mom didn't let me be around the kitchen during baking. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Condensed milk is so good. It's like, I actually think that there is some in the fridge right now. I don't even know why, because I know I didn't buy it. I think mum must have bought it for something. And I'm like, all this talk about it, I'm going to go out there and see if it's good. And if it is, your girl might have a little swig. Shiny hunting is a matter of dedication. It absolutely is. There's a lot of perseverance that goes into it. Perseverance, patience, dedication. It'll test you. It definitely will. You're kidding me. Growing up, I had a sweet tooth I could not control, and now I'm a full-blown hot Cheeto girl. Oh, really? That and cucumbers with hot sauce and seasoning called tahini? Ooh. I need to try that. I love cucumbers. Listen, I need to try that. That sounds really good. We're the same person. I love it. You would buy the butter badge? That makes me so happy. I love it. I love it. I feel like that would be awesome. I actually think that would be cute because it's not too big. You can ship it relatively easily because it's not like it's super heavy or big, you know? And like, it would be subtle. It'd be a subtle nod. I like that. That's actually kind of cool. Buttercup for the win, right? Could you imagine me and like my team with Skitty, Sylveon, Alolan Vulpix? Winning the world tournament, catching the world by storm. The only way that I could feasibly win is that I am so like unknowledgeable that would benefit me, that people think surely she's not just going to do that. And then I would do the most like obvious, like worst play. And people are like, this is not the level I'm expecting at this. You know what I mean? Like people would expect more brain power from me at that point. But no, I just genuinely wouldn't know. Spicy doesn't like me. Sometimes Spicy doesn't like me, but I still love Spicy. Gonna be like Team Yell, but for Buttercup at the World Tournament. Yes, that would be so good. I love it. Team Yell and Team what's it called? Team Skull. They're the best. Tahini on pineapple, tahini on mango. I've seen videos of people putting tahini on mango. They make them look like flowers and then put it on, and apparently it's really good. The most sour thing I ever liked eating was the sour Skittles. I love the way it crunches. Yeah, I was going to say, for me, sour Skittles were my one thing as well. And the rainbow sour straps, but they were never really sour. The fun has arrived. JK, the fun arrived when you started streaming. Oh, Unicorn, that's lovely. Great to have you on the stream. I hope you're doing well. Brock is the OG Rizzler. I agree. Poor Brock. Hey Zeus, hello. Good to see you. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Yes, tahini on literally any fruit or vegetable, like superior spice. That sounds really, really good. I need to get some. I really, really do. I've heard of tahini on like a lot of fruit and it's apparently really nice. I've seen it on mango and it looks amazing. I'm like, okay, you know, when I was younger, I never would have wanted to try anything like that. But as I get older, I'm like, wait, that could be banging though. Make butter banners and everything. Oh, that's cool. Do like the trumpets and then like where they have like the little like the banner like rolling down from it. That would be cool. I could have like yellow confetti, yellow and pink confetti. We can make this a whole thing. Buttercup, please buy tahini girl. As once pink spicy girl to the next, you will need to get on that wave. Your cucumbers will thank you. I will, when I see it, when I go out, I will pick some up. Next time I go like to the store that has that, I will pick up some tahini. I just enjoy watching you have fun. And if you want to be the VGC World League, I think a lot of us would like to help you. So what do you want? How do you want it? Do things that make you you. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. That's perfect. I definitely don't think I would have the patience or nor the capacity in me to handle the brain power and the brain level that it takes to be someone who actually is good at the VGC. I couldn't do it. I'm very much so a person, especially these days, that I'm like, I just play for fun. Like every game is like that now. So, but I think it's very sweet that you guys would still support me, even if I tried. I was the kid putting 5 warheads in my mouth. Okay, I think I told you guys about this, but for those of you who don't know, I liked warheads, but I didn't like the sour, so I would wash them off the sour coating and then I would eat them. I couldn't handle the sour. I don't know why. It makes my mouth water when I think of it. I'm doing good, just having some breakfast. Oh, nice. I'm very jealous. I kind of need to go grocery shopping. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm like, what am I going to have to eat? Because I ran out of rice yesterday and I don't have any more eggs. I don't know what I'm going to cook. I literally am like at the point where all I pretty much have in the fridge is like condiments. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. Jenny or Jenny. Yeah. Joy or Joy. Brock used to be. Yeah. Brock's been through it, to be honest. In my Pokemon home, my Scarlet and Violet Dex is 241, and my first DLC Pokedex is 92, and my second DLC Pokedex is 158. It's going to take me a while to complete it to get the Shiny Mythical in home. You can do it, though. I believe in you. You got this. You got this, Michael. I believe after the World Tournament, it'd be Buttercup for the World Leader. Yes! Slowly, we'll take over the Pokemon scene, and then we'll take over the world. No, I'm kidding. But... hear me out. No, I'm kidding. But no, I'm kidding. That's a joke. Don't sue me here. I'm imagining if you made a pin for merch, it would look like a buttercup flower with a butter stick in the middle, the buttercup badge. That's cute. I like that. I like that a lot. That would be adorable. I would want that. I would want to wear that. That would be so cute. I actually like whenever I don't really collect pins very often, but occasionally I would get them out of like, you know, the certain boxes, like Pokemon card boxes and that. I remember I would get, what's it called? I would get like the one with the Mimikyu. I think I got a Mimikyu badge once. And I remember I would put that on my like little handbag and stuff. So I like doing that with pins. Some pins though, I'm like, this is too pretty. I shouldn't own stuff like this because I'm so scared I'm going to lose it. And then I don't use the stuff because it's so nice. It goes back to my sticker thing I was talking about. I had a little crush on Brock as a kid. I wanted to be Misty, date Brock, and then cheat on him with the professor because he was my early gym leader Drayden crush awakening. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I love it. I love it. I had a little bit of a crush on Brock too because I felt bad for him. I was like, oh, poor Brock. My main crush was Ash when I was a kid though. I will be honest there. But I had a little bit of a soft spot for Brock too because I felt bad for him. Speaking of that, my fridge and freezer went up this morning for the second time in 5 years. Oh no, that is not good. The worst thing was when I came home and my fridge and freezer stopped working, and then it's like it's been like that all day and you have to throw a bunch of stuff out because it's like it's gone bad and it has that smell. I don't know about any of you guys if you've ever had that thing where your fridge or freezer goes out and it's been out for like a while and it's like a hot day and there's a smell that it gets and it's like, yep, no, we gotta take care of that. You think that we're close to the shiny? I think I'm going to do 5,625 checks. I think I'm going to do 5,625 is what I'm going to go to. I want to go for a little bit longer. So we might do that and see if we can get lucky. In doubles, I guess you could have Hyper Voice Sylveon with Pixelate. It's good for spread move damage with a throat spray item. Oh, okay. All right. I like that. I love Pixelate. It's so cool. I have the Kanto region badge set. I've seen like a version of them. I think that they did them officially, didn't they? They look so clean. Team Butter Rocket for world domination. Yeah. And instead of being James with the rose, I'll be there with a stick of butter. That'd be great, right? I feel like it would be pretty cool. I don't know. Why do they make Brock fall in love with every girl character? I don't know why they did it. I feel like probably to make him relatable to, like, you know, how probably some people feel like I always go for all these women and nobody wants me. You know, it's like for that kind of person, I think. It's like relatable. It's like, man, I feel bad for Brock. Brock's just a good guy doing their best. Like, give Brock a good woman, you know? Hello, lovely to see you in the stream. What's my favorite Pokemon game? That's a great question. I would say I love Gen 3, I love Gen 4, and I love Gen 7. I would probably say Ultra Moon is up there as one of my favorite games. If we're talking about the whole Pokemon game spectrum, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time, for sure. I was so mad when he stayed with the professor after their main journey. She's so pretty and I knew I would not beat her in terms of wooing Brock. Poor little me. She was so stressed out. Oh no. That's so sad. She was pretty though. You are right. But you definitely would have stood a chance, Baby Moon. Don't worry about it. Don't even stress. My main crush was Misty, and then I found out the VA passed away this year. I cried. I did too. That was really sad. We lost a lot of good VAs this year. But what would be a team name for us fans, like Team Yell, or do you have a fan name already? I guess I don't really think I've had like a fan name, because people have asked me like, oh, what are we going to call the fan base? And I was like, I feel so weird doing that, because I'm like, I don't know, to say that it's fans is so, but I feel like, I don't know. I just say, what's up, guys? But you guys always come up with good ideas for nicknames, so I don't know. We could put something out there. My Pokemon crush as a kid was the girl in the Lugia movie who played the Ocarina Flute thing. Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about. That's fair. I don't know if you said already, but do you have a nickname picked for Uxie? No, I don't, actually. I don't. I'm just going to call it Stubborn at this point. It was a running gag to make him a tad bit goofy, like how Bonnie tried to find Clement a girlfriend. Oh, yeah. That's true. If you're a furry type gym leader, who would be your, what would be my side job? Ooh, that's a good question. I feel like I own a bakery. We are the same. Excellent. You have good taste, I see. Brock deserves, he deserves happiness. I agree. He did so much. He was a W brother. My favorites are Gen 3 and 5. Oh, I like, 3, 5, and 7. I like that. A lot of my Brock. Brock's great. Brock deserves the world. I've heard someone say you can't nickname the shiny Meloetta that you get in home for completing the Gen 9 decks, which is a shame because I wanted to name her Hatsune Miku. That would have been a pretty good nickname, to be honest. Yeah, I know, Divine. I can't believe it either. Like I said, we lost so many incredible VAs, so many like incredible like people in the anime and manga community. Like it was a rough year for that. The Butter Brigade? Oh, Butter Brigade and Butter Buddies is good. I like the butter and then the B afterwards. Butter Bros? I like Brigade and Buddies a lot. Listen, Brock would be the ideal boyfriend. He single-handedly took care of a large family on his own. He can cook anything for both me and my Pokemon. He'd pick a cute place for a date and fangirl. I know! He's like the perfect guy. Hi, Ollie. Good to see you. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? My crush in the video games with Whitney, was Whitney. But my crush in the anime was Dawn because I love her personality. Yeah, I used to want to be Dawn. I thought she was so cool when I was growing up. I was like, I just want to be Dawn. But you know what I will say? Originally for the longest time, I wanted Ash and Misty to be canon. And then I wanted Ash and Serena to be canon. To be honest. Like, I don't know. I'm still confused on who I would prefer more. If I would prefer Misty or if I would prefer Serena. Either way, though, I used to think about that a lot. I was like, who's going to be Ash's one true love, you know? If it's not me, then I got to pick a solid woman for it, for who it could be. Yeah, rip to Toriyama. It doesn't feel real how many people we lost. I agree. It's sad. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm glad to hear that, Ellie. That's so good. I'm very, very glad. Do you guys think in these last checks that we're going to get lucky and get the sparkles and get the gold? Anything could happen. Stranger things have happened. But I don't know. I really feel like, and I hate it because I feel like I'm going to be right, but I really do think we're not going to get the sparkles on this thing till 7,000. And I don't want to be right about that. I want to be wrong. I want to get it sooner than that. I want to get it before 6,000, you know? I'd say anyone I had a crush on, it was James. He was such a softie to be in, Team Rocket plus his fashion sense. Oh, yeah, I was going to say James was such a sweetie. I did really like James. The more that we got to see actually like them as people, like Team Rocket, I was like, oh, James is so sweet. Yeah, Serena or May for the win. Yeah, May was pretty cool. May was pretty cool. I feel like I wanted May to be with that other one though. Early on, I did not like Misty. Not sure why. Probably jealousy. So every time she came on the screen, I was like, "Here comes Misty." Musty. That's so funny. I love that. I love it. Until I saw Lily, Sun and Moon, I immediately fell in love with her character. She was just perfect, even in the anime. I'm not gonna lie, when Lily became, like, when we got introduced to Lily, she became my favorite Pokegirl. Like, I was like, she's my favorite. It is what it is. Sorry about it. Like, she's so cute. And, like, I love her to character development. I think she's really, I think she came a long way. I have a theory. I'm thinking that since we got Meloetta after completing the Scarlet and Violet decks, the Keldeo will be a reward for Sword and Shield decks since it's Sword of Justice, but we'll see. I hope you're right. That'd be great. Oh my gosh. If we could get the chance to get Shiny Keldeo, I would not complain. I don't think I've completed the DLC decks though, to be totally honest with you, so I would still have to work on that one too. It always annoyed me they gave Ash Krabby and Corphish, but not Crabrawler or Clawlauncher. Yeah. I mean, I liked Corphish. I feel like that was a cool Pokemon. Crabrawler would have been nice to see as well. Ash and Serena do have a history and shared a kiss, which never watched the part of the anime, only from videos. Same. I remember that apparently in some regions they didn't show the kiss. In Australia they didn't, but I went onto YouTube and I made sure I saw the kiss and I was like, that's so cute. But personally, I like the vibes of Misty and Ash. I had a crush on Jessie. I think that's fair. I think the thing with Misty and Ash is there was like that, they built a really good friendship through it, you know? What's the point of a remake when you have an emulator? An emulator? I mean, I don't really use emulators, but, you know, some people prefer them. Some people don't. Each to their own. What did Serena do? She kissed Ash. In I think it was the last episode she was in for her season. She was leaving and she ran up the escalator and gave Ash a kiss. And I think it was Ash's first like proper kiss. It was so cute. I kind of hate Iris though. Out of all the Poké Girls, she's just really annoying. But at least in Journeys, her character is redeemed. She's definitely my least favorite. I never really got to watch all of Journeys, so I don't have too much of an opinion on that series. I really like kind of stopped around. Like I feel like Sun and Moon, I kind of like stopped after that, to be totally honest with you. But there were a lot of good moments in Sun and Moon. And it's not because I didn't like where they were going with it. I just genuinely stopped watching it. Like randomly I was watching other stuff and I kind of forgot. I will eventually go back, I'm sure, and catch up. But yeah. I really hope it's Manaphy for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl because that also comes with fear in it. Yeah, I mean, listen, Manaphy is a cutie. I do love Manaphy. And the shiny is great. So I wouldn't be mad at that at all. Didn't she cut her hair? For what reason? She did. I don't know why. Latias was... Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, technically, yeah, you're right. You are right. If I recall, Ash seemed to liked... Oh, he was into the girl that turned out to be Latias, but that would have just been one movie and it wouldn't have worked out, obviously. Yeah, I think because it was a Pokemon, I kind of discarded it in a way because I'm like, I don't think it technically could be canon, but I don't know. I don't know how the Pokemon universe works. I'm not here for the little details. I just wanted a romance, and I was sad that I never got a permanent love interest because I was one of those people as like a kid. I was like, I just want to see love. It's so cute. Yeah, I didn't care for the Sun and Moon art style. I get that. I was actually like not sure that I was gonna like it, to be honest, at the start, but I gave it a go and it kind of grew on me, to be honest. I was initially off-put though. As an introvert, Jesse and James always annoyed me. I'd fast forward through their non-battling scenes. I did used to do that as a kid, and as I got older, I grew to like them a lot more. I really want to be best friends with Bianca in Unova so we could have anxiety together and talk about Moona all day. Yeah, Bianca was a really cool character. I liked Bianca. I haven't watched the anime since the Orange Islands, but I started watching the new anime and I've been really enjoying it and loving the main characters. Yeah, I feel like they've been doing pretty good, like with the new stuff. I see clips in that from it and I'm like, oh, the animation is beautiful. When I found out you could team up with Lily and Ultra Sun and Moon Battle Tree, I was hyped. Yeah, Lily, I think Lily's a great character. I'd say Pokemon Contest is something I'd hope they do a spin-off game like how it is in the anime. That would be so fun. I would play a whole Pokemon game if it was just based on the contests and they like fleshed it out to be like a whole story or something. That would have been perfect for like a mini game all its own on like a DS system or something. I think Ash mentioned something about her with shorter hair. Oh, that's cute. There are books in Canalave Library and Sinnoh that talk about humans and Pokemon marrying each other, ... Yeah, there's something about that about like Frostlass as well. I never really get too into that stuff because I'm like, that touches an area I think sometimes in like the Pokemon fandom that I'm like not super comfy with. But like there has been stuff canonically with like things like that, but I think it comes from like a pretty innocent place. What do you think about this crazy luck? It's good. The luck is great. We love the luck. The luck on this hunt though, not so much. Have you seen the Pokemon Robot Chicken skit? I think I have. Oh my gosh. Oh, when did that come out? That was like, if it's what I'm thinking, I remember using, I used to see like Robot Chicken because like my uncle would watch it and stuff. And I was like, this is scary. Fee, what's the scariest place in Pokemon? The scariest place, honestly, I do find Lavender Town to be quite scary, to be totally honest with you. But I think it's actually in Gen 4 that the mansion. That mansion with that girl and the picture with the eyes, that scared me as a kid. The movie and series are treated separately for something. I was an extrovert, so did the Jesse and James intro with friends at school. That's really cool. My cat just walked by me and gave me a bombastic side eye. Oh, that's so funny. I was gonna say, Pochi, so she's a miniature dachshund, and you know that one meme of that one little sausage dog where it's doing the thing where it's side-eyeing and it's got its like little paw near its face? Pochi is literally like that color. Like she is a red miniature dachshund and she side-eyed me the other day and it was the cutest thing. It was so adorable. Her little eyes. Oh my gosh. It was so funny. I loved it. Yes, the El Chateau. I remember me and my neighbor growing up. We were kids. And we were just like, oh my gosh. I remember she come to me one day and she's like, have you been to like the old Chateau yet? And I was like, yeah, I've been. She's like, you got to go this day and do this and you'll see something. And I'm like, oh no. And back then I didn't even know that you could like change the, like I didn't even think to change the date of my system. So I waited until the day. I used to do that with Drifloon and everything. I'd be like, I can only catch Drifloons on Fridays. I didn't change my date on any of my systems. Like it was a simpler time. I never think about marrying Pokemon, but if a Pokemon decided to marry me, it would either have to be a Machamp or a Hitmonlee. They can say hello to me. They can wave. That's it. Like, it's fine. The Canalove Library was only in Japan in the Legends Arceus side story. That was mentioned is about a Frostlass that has 3 children with the man. The children are Snowrunts that you see. Oh, okay. Interesting. There were a lot of theories about the El Chateau, like how the plant champion poisoned them without... Oh, explaining. Oh, with the elixir being in the bin. So people think it was that. I don't know. I feel like there's like a whole story with all that kind of spooky stuff that they put in there. And like, I don't think we really know the full grasp of it. You would live in the El Chateau? I think I would now. Like now I think it's quite cool. But as a kid, it really scared me. I was like, I wouldn't even go into the El Chateau unless I had like my neighbor or my brother with me. Because I was like, what if something happens? Imagine I found my first ever shiny in the old Chateau and I'm like scared and I like run and never play the game again because I'm like, my game is being glitched. The only time I've won an end battle tower facility was in Scarlet and Violet. I tried doing the battle tree in Sun and Moon before when I was very young and I never did beat it much like the battle facility in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I think I did. What game did I ever try to do the battle tower in? I think like the one time I tried to do the battle tower might have been in Diamond and Pearl. Maybe. I was never really good at that kind of thing. I need to find an old Chateau iceberg video on YouTube. Those rabbit holes are right up my alley. Oh my gosh, I know. I've been watching all the sea creature iceberg videos and now I'm like, okay, wait. I need to go watch some spooky Pokemon videos after this stream while I'm editing. That's going to be so good. Yes, the ghost girl in X and Y was super creepy. I think you saw her like, wasn't it at least 2 or 3 times in that game? She was creepy, but she was cool. I liked that, but I was a bit older, so it wasn't as like terrifying to me. The old Chateau, I was like in primary school still, so I was like, oh my gosh, this is spooky, you know? I want to live in the bamboo forest in Paldea. I'd build a little cabin and live there. That sounds so cozy. I love that. A part of me is like, oh, the Glimwood Tangle would be super nice, like with all the glowing mushrooms and stuff. Like, I really love that. I really love that area, but then part of me also thinks like maybe I'd want to live in Floroma Town. That would be super pretty. And then I think I'd like to live in the snow. And then I get confused. I do too much. The battle tree would get crazy after 30 wins. I lost to a horn drill shear called Jugong with Click Core. Oh my gosh. See, that sounds crazy to me. that is nuts. I wonder if they're expanding on Grayscale's story in the Gen 6 remakes. I hope that they do. I feel like that would add like a lot, especially to like the older players, you know? The Hex Girl Maniac, when I first saw her in X and Y, I immediately had a crush on her. It's probably because of the crazy eyes and purple hair. I thought she looked super cool too. I'm not gonna lie. I thought she was awesome. I was like, I want to be her. I would also live in Lavender Town. Lavender Town would be super nice. Getting to listen. Do you think that music plays there all day? Honestly, as chilling as I find the Lavender Town music, I find it very cozy. Yeah, Balan Lee and Gala. It would be pretty. It would be very pretty. I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to live in the trophy garden just so then I can watch all the cute Pokemon whenever I felt like it. True. And that's like a whole mansion. Like that's a manor. So I feel like that's a really good pick, honestly. It's like living in like this fancy castle and you go out to the beautifully manicured garden and you see the little Skitty and Pikachu running around in the fields and you've got Plusle and Minun just playing amongst themselves. Like, I don't know. That would be a very cute... That'd be like probably the most realistic, nice place to be. You know? But then part of me also thinks, imagine living near a waterfall. That would be kind of nice as well, right? What is it? Like that tree village that's an Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? That would have been cool too. Only Pangoro understands me. X-Maniac. Definitely would be playing all day. Oh, for sure. My first time doing competitive through online was in X and Y, and I never went there. Ooh, well, let me do this real quick. And I never went there, but in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I actually won and reached the Master Rank. Ended up getting the Master Rank ribbon. Huge W. That is a huge W. Congratulations, Michael. I'd also love to live in Dendemil town in Kalos because I love the autumnal Route 15 just before it. The music on that route is the best route in music in any Pokemon game too for me. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about and I agree. The music in that would be so, it'd be so cozy. After I watched the fan-made ROM called Pokemon Black and the lavender music nonstop, that video had me traumatized. Yeah, I remember there was like one fan game I tried playing a while ago and it was supposed to be like a horror Pokemon fan game and it was like not just horror, it was like offensive. Like I was like, what the heck? I didn't know it was going to be like this. I didn't end up finishing it or continuing to play, but it was like, it was doing like a lot. It was doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like it was going a little too far. I was like, all right, we can chill on this. So ever since then, I've kind of been a bit like, I don't know if I'd play another like horror fan game, but it was definitely a lot. I want to live on Melee Island so bad. I've always loved Alola since it was my first Pokemon game. Very good pick. Honestly, I feel like if you lived anywhere in Alola, it would be really nice. The Hex Maniac meme with the Moo Moo milk. I feel like I don't even know what that is. I'm so out of the loop. Yeah, X and Y had some beautiful music. The boutique theme is the best there. Yes. Oh my gosh. The boutique. What I would give to be able to go back and replay these games again for the first time. Part of me thinks if I leave like X and Y long enough, I could almost have a similar feeling to like replaying it all over again. But I don't know. It's not the same as like, oh my gosh, what is going on? You know, it's special though. Well, there is Pokemon Snakewood. It's a Pokemon game with zombie Pokemon. Ooh, okay. I think I've seen a couple like Pokemon zombie games before. I haven't played too many of them, but still quite cool. Oh, I would easily be in Undella Town in Unova so I can hang out with Cynthia and all the other baddies from prior generations that visit her. So much tea and gossip. We'd talk about Drayden. I love it. That'd be so good. Oh, Ryan, that is so sweet. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the membership. You get access to all the cool emotes. You get access to the members only Discord channel should you want to join it. And you also get a cute bow next to your name. That is so sweet, Ryan. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, guess what? I got a shiny Darkrai in a raid yesterday in Pokemon Go after my stream. I was so happy. That's awesome. Congratulations. How are the IVs on it? I was meaning to do a couple Darkrai raids, but I didn't. My bad. But congratulations. They buried alive. Creepypasta. That one's creepy. The only Unova location I like is the undersea tunnel, so I'd want to live near that. That would be very cool. That would be cool. Also, that like, you know what? I don't want to live in like the Pokemon Ranger games. No, I want to live in my little house in Mystery Dungeon, okay? In Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time, I want to live in Sharpedo Bluff. Let me have my moment. I mean, I would live also in like the actual like rescue team facilities if I had to. I wouldn't be mad at that either. That would be so fun. Cute boat. I'm glad you like it. Oh, I love the boat. I was like not sure what I was going to do for the member logo, and I was like, I think a bow would be cute. So I'm glad you like it. It looks very nice. Oh yeah, hydration reminder. Thank you very much for that, Kronos. I appreciate that. I love it. Thank you very much. Thank you again, right? I appreciate that so much. You copy and pasta and they make it creepy? I guess so. I guess that's what they do. It was a 3-star, which is good enough for me. That is good. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. A 3-star mythical or legendary is always nice. I feel like for me, if I ever get a shiny, like it's the worst possible stats it can be when I get it from Pokemon Go. Like it just doesn't happen for me. I still haven't got a Shundo from Pokemon Go. Not that like now that's like a super big surprise because like I don't really raid as much as I used to, but considering how much I did raid, I can't believe it never happened. I got you. The emotes are so helpful. They are. Thank you for suggesting to do that one. That was a good call. Like I said, I did have it written down. I was trying to do it. I did like a couple different things, a couple different iterations of it, but I think the one that we landed on was my favorite by far. I think if anything, I'd probably want to make the colors a little more contrasty because when you make it small, some of the details get a little bit lost, but I still like it. Thank you, Rye. Does milk count as hydration because I have a glass of strawberry milk? Ooh, yes, it does. I am still so sad that I can't have any banana milk. I'm crying about it. I miss banana milk. I know some places you can still get it, but here you can't. If I was going to get banana milk anywhere, I'd have to like order it online, which is so sad, but you know what? Strawberry milk's pretty darn good too. I don't have a Shundo myself either. Yeah, they're so difficult to get. Like I don't understand. There's a Sprite Cranberry horror game. Is there actually? That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, I gotta see that. Also, that unboxing video you did recently where you got that cute pink sweater. The materials look so nice and breathable. All my pink sweaters are super thick. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've had that sweater for so long. Oh my gosh. I've had that sweater for like, I want to say nearly a decade. I only really wear it for like special occasions. So I'm like, okay, I get to wear it in the video because I like to keep it nice because it was kind of a little bit expensive at the time. For me, it was expensive for what I would spend on clothes. So I remember I was like, I got to keep it nice. So I'm like, I use it for videos. I have a couple things that are like that I'm like, I think the sleeves are cute. I have a rainbow sweater that I actually think I should wear in one of my future videos. I got to remember, but that'll be good. Team Skitty competitive team? That would be so cute. Come to the UK. We have several different brands of banana milk in the supermarket I work at. Okay, I'm on my way. I would love to go to the UK. That would be so fun. Are you kidding? I found an old Dragon Ball sticker album and there were the pictures of cursed action figures like Goku with a gun. That is hilarious. All right, guys. We are going to do our final check of the stream. 5,625, which you guys know what that means. It's time for the drum rolls. If you guys are ready, let's go ahead and do the check. If you are all ready. In 3, 2, 1. Come on, Shiny Uxie! Please! No! Oh, that's so sad. I want to cry. Oh my gosh. I really was hoping we were going to get it today, you guys. I really wanted to. Hi, Colin. Oh, I feel so bad. You've made it in time for the end of the stream, but sadly no sparkles today. My little heart. It breaks. It really breaks. Another 25? You guys might be I might be convinced. You know what? It feels kind of weird to leave it on 25. Should we do it? Should we go 5,650? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're improving. I was going to do 25 because I said before. Let's do it. Let's do an extra 25. Don't tell anyone. Let's do another 25. Why not? I was going to wrap up. We'll do another 25 because we could. I feel like we could get it. I don't know. Am I going crazy? Don't answer that. Let's go ahead and let's see. Let's see if we can get any more. I would always hunt for a male skitty in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Yeah, I would say that's a good choice. Well, Colin, I don't know if you're still here, but we're not leaving just yet. The drum rolls are amazing. 25 resets away from the shiny. Yeah, that's Uxie. That's funny. Guess Uxie has now become a November target. I will do an extra 25 and we'll see if we could get lucky. We'll do it. Why not? Might as well. I don't always do the extra ones, but some days you just kind of feel it. And today's one of those days where I just kind of am feeling it. So why not? This could be fun. This could definitely be fun. Yes, 565. Yeah, I mean, at this rate, who knows? Yeah, we're down for it. All right, cool. Got to end on a nice round number. That's true. I feel like getting to the 50 will be good. Sometimes I don't mind ending it on 25. Like, if it's like a 5 or a 0, I don't mind. But like, 50 is a lot nicer than 25, isn't it? At least I think so. Ooh, you're wearing a costume today? I really wanted to. Because like, I was like, that'd be kind of fun just to get in the spirit. I sadly didn't. I didn't. And you know, the worst part is I did just recently get, I think I told you guys, I finally finalized my 2B cosplay. And I was like, oh, we could use that. But I was like, I don't go anywhere. So I'm just going to be sitting here. I should have done it anyway. That could have been fun, actually. But I wish that it was something that they celebrated a little bit more here so then I could kind of justify getting all dressed up. But yeah, you're not going crazy, Butter. You were definitely already there. Yeah, you know what? Tonight, for sure. For sure. And I mean, this Uxie, I mean, it's definitely the one doing it to me. Not gonna lie. You think shiny at 5,631? I like that call. I do like that call because that's very soon. I mean, if we get it before the amount of checks, then, I mean, that's just even better, isn't it? I love it. This is so good. Let's see if we can make it happen. Fingers crossed we can. Like I said, sometimes you just feel the extra checks. Some days it's like, oh, I don't know. Like, sometimes it's just, you know, you can kind of tell. But other days it's like, you know what? We could get some sparkles. That could be nice. We were allowed to dress up for Halloween at work today, so I went as the main character from Shaun of the Dead. It was fun to be at work covered in blood. Oh my gosh, yeah. I will say, my last like in-person retail job that I had, we would always do something for Halloween, like just for promotions and stuff. Like we were the only ones usually that would get dressed up, except one year they did like this thing where they did a promotion where people could bring in their kids, and if their kids were dressed up, our store would like hand out candy to the kids that were dressed up. And for that year, I decided to go as Harley Quinn. And oh my gosh, it was so cute. It was so cute because so many little girls were like, oh my gosh, Harley Quinn, I wish I was you. I want to be Harley Quinn. And they were like, can we please be best friends? I remember there was one little girl who started crying and gave me a hug and she said, you know, you're my best friend. And I lost it. I like went into the back room and I started tearing up. It was so cute. And then the mom came back like a little bit later because the girl had gone with the dad and she's like, thank you so much for like what you did with my little girl. You just made a whole night. I was like, I'm crying. And it's in moments like that that I'm like, kids are kind of sweet, aren't they? You know, don't know if I plan on having any kids myself any day soon, but that moment just like, it made my heart melt. It was like, oh, this is so nice. I love it. I was like, this is why people do that thing in Hollywood, huh? Where they dress up as a character. This has got to be why. Oh, you're doing the 2024 Halloween team right now. Sounds good, Shadvin. I wish you luck. I've been crazy, shiny crazy since Gen 6. Yeah, it ends up being a little bit like that, doesn't it? Hi, Grappler. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Like 2 or 3 Halloweens ago, someone made like a super spicy snack and the blood decoration was hot sauce. Most of them disappeared from the table when I came by. I feel like I would totally be in the same boat. For sure. Like, I wish that we could have done that, but the place that we worked, we didn't have like a fridge or anything. Like we didn't have our own staff room. So we couldn't really do anything like fancy like that. So we just had like a little bowl with like a bunch of like little treats and stuff like that. It was so fun. I just like seeing all the kids like participating and like dressing up as all their favorite characters and getting excited when they saw like a character they recognize. Like, I don't know, that's really special. Like to think that just something so small for you can make like a kid's day so much like that. Like, I was like, we should just dress up like something different every day. I loved it. It was great. I've been wanting to do a shiny hunt in Sword because I played through it recently and now I'm thinking I'll go for a Pumpkaboo for Halloween. Yes, you should. Pumpkaboo is a really good shiny. I recommend it. Noah. It's going well, thank you. How are you? Caught 2 shiny Piplups. Need 1 more for the complete set. Dang, you were putting in the work, Bagel. Well done. It's an amazing shiny too. It is. I love Pumpkaboo shiny. It's like probably like top 3. My like top 3 I would say if you need a hunt for October, do Pumpkaboo. It looks great. I've been planning on streaming in costume today and was starting to debate if I want to, but your Harley Quinn story has confirmed that I want to. Yes, you should. You should. Please do it. That would be so cool. It's like such a small thing too. And like, I think after doing that, like I'm a pretty shy person in real life, believe it or not. But I'm a pretty shy person in real life. But like sometimes when you realize like how much joy something like that can bring to other people, it's like, you know, you kind of lose that fear of being scared of what people are going to think. The drum rolls, Michael. It's easily top 10 shinies for me. It's great. Slowpuff 2 looks like a little choc muffin. It does. Slowpuff's shiny is actually like a big part of the reason why I love that Pokemon so much. Halloween brings the same feelings as going to Comic-Con, except in Comic-Con I can wear racy outfits since it's indoors. I'm just afraid of really tight leotards. I don't want nothing to be seen. Yes, that is a good point, Baby Moon. I feel awful. I just got out of school early. Since it's Halloween, all my stuff felt heavy and I had an awful chest pain. Oh no, that's not good. I hope you start feeling better soon, Noah. Here's this, the question in Star Wars. What's your favorite lightsaber color? Mine's red and green. I like purple. I always wanted the purple lightsaber. I literally thought it was so cool. The bagel don't play around. That's right. The bagel don't play around. You're doing great. Hi, Chili. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. You'd believe it? Thank you, Kronos. Thank you. It was so good. It was so good. I now have every ghost type shiny except Marshadow. Ooh, congratulations. I love Marshadow. Mostly because of its name reminding me of marshmallow, but also like its design is super, super cute. It kind of gets forgotten about considering how good it looks. How to know if some Pokemon are shiny locked? Honestly, I just Google it. Like at this point, most games have been out long enough that you'll know if you Google it, but just say in this is Mewtwo and Let's Go shiny locked, and it should come up for you. It's kind of tricky because with the Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond remake, like not all modern games have everything shiny locked, but most current games, so like Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield, they did lock the starters from being hunted, at least in that initial phase, and a lot of these games also shiny locked a lot of the legendaries, specifically Scarlet and Violet. But I would just say Google it. That's what I do when I don't know. Slowpuff. It's a little Slowpuff. It's so cute. Good luck with the shiny and have an amazing rest of the stream. Thank you, Noah. I appreciate that very much, and have a good rest of the day as well. You take care, and I hope you feel better soon. I hope they drop a shiny Marshadow in the future because I want it for my shiny deck. So do I. Marshadow is so cute. I still have my code card from the code card event that they did for giving out and distributing the regular Marshadow. I love those kind of code card things. They kind of feel like little collectibles in a way. Mewtwo is not shiny locked in Let's Go. It is not. You are correct. That was just the first example I could think of. I was trying to think of something. But yeah, there we go. Why do I have this sudden urge to make a mac and cheese and douse it with hot sauce? Maybe I'll do that. That would be really yummy. You know what's kind of interesting? I realized that in America, mac and cheese is a pretty common side that you can order at a lot of like takeaway places. But here in Australia, that's not the case. If I'm being honest, where I live, there is not a single place here that serves mac and cheese as a side or like a main. It's not very like common here. What's up? Oh, I did miss you, Sfeel. Hello, good to see you. Have you been setting your heart ablaze? Good to see you. Welcome, Sfeel. Honestly, I held off on Piplup because I thought it would be too subtle for me to see. However, it's easier to spot than I would have thought. Yeah, a lot of Pokemon are kind of like that. And I feel like in some games, they're more subtle than others. Like, Scarlet and Violet made a couple Pokemon a lot harder for me to personally be able to tell. But then other Pokemon, it made it more obvious. So I don't know. Interesting, though. Like, Oshawott was kind of hard for me to tell, but I feel like Piplup was more obvious. Oh, I missed the first part of that. Lol, my dad co-driver was being obnoxious. No, you're okay. You're right. I was just trying to think of like, when I was saying it, I was like trying to think of an example off the top of my head. And for some reason, the Mewtwo was the one that came into my brain. Oh yeah, set your heart ablaze. Of course, Feel. There's a Chinese takeaway near me that does macaroni cheese fritters as a side. Ooh, that sounds good. Is that like where they... Okay, excuse my ignorance. Is that where they like do it in like a disc or like a bowl or something and then they deep fry it? I'm almost finished with the Kanto shiny decks. Nice. They're so good. Sometimes I just order 2 portions of them instead of a main. Honestly, I would probably do that too. You sound like me. I can't eat them anymore, but potato scallops, ooh, they're so good. They used to be like a weak spot for me. They were really good. Just like fluffy potato in like a nice crunchy batter. It was like a big potato chip. Have you tried TCG Pocket yet? No, Chili, but I'm probably going to install that like tonight or this weekend and have a little bit of a play around and see how it goes. I don't know. I thought Oshawott was rather easy for me. Maybe it's just my eyes. I don't know. Or it could be my monitors, honestly, because one of my monitors is much more saturated than the other. So it could have been that too. Yeah. Oh, that sounds so nice. I'm not going to lie. I would love to try something like that. I forgot to mention this last stream, but if you give Slowbro a Mega Slowking, Slow King should get one. I agree. I think that would be cool. So a mac and cheese restaurant would be a good business idea then? I guess so, yeah. I mean, I see like a lot of like, you know, Keith Lee and a lot of people going around to like eat places in America, like a lot of like places like the pop-up shops and like the street vendors and stuff. And they always have like fancy mac and cheeses. And I'm like, these look really good. Saber, hello. Hope you're doing a lot better. Thank you, Saber. I appreciate that. And I hope you're well too. Great to see you. Oh my gosh, yes, you might be right. We are the same person. I think so. I love potatoes. Yeah, so do I. Potatoes are like the goats of the food world, to be honest. I love potatoes. Like, I don't think that there's a form that potatoes come in other than raw that I wouldn't eat. But I will admit, okay, we know Buttercup's done some crazy things when it comes to food. I've eaten sand. I've eaten an alive crab when I was a kid. Like, I've bitten into soap. I have also bitten into a raw potato. And it was not as good as you would think it would be. Not gonna lie, not my favorite thing I've ever eaten. That's probably the one form of potato I don't love. Yeah. I started boiling potato. It's happened. Oh, I started boiling water. It's happening. Very good. Favorite potato dishes? Honestly, I like potato scallops. I like mashed potato. I like potato like fries. Like that's really good. Hi, Austin. Good to see you. Potatoes is like my family. That's right. That's right. Potatoes are so good. Baked potato is my all-time favorite. I love baked potato with like a little bit of butter. Ooh. A live crab. I was like, I don't actually remember this happening, by the way, Chili. I was like a kid and apparently like one of my parents caught the crab and was holding it up to show my other parent. And I grabbed the crab apparently and ate it. I don't even remember. All I'm going to say is I must have been hungry to eat a crab. Hi, Eddie. Good to see you. I hope you're well. I'm good. Thank you. As long as potatoes are crunchy, it's so good. I do like mashed potato. I will say that. Butter with a soap and a sand. You can't keep me away. Feels silently judging butter. Everyone's. I mean, at this point, I've just accepted that I thought people had eaten a lot of weird things or at least tried to. And I'm starting to realize that's not as common as I thought it was. Although I've never eaten Play-Doh and I know a lot of people have tried Play-Doh. I would smell it, but I wouldn't eat it. I love cooking and my favorite things to make are mashed or roast potatoes. Oh yeah, roast potatoes with like a rosemary. Ooh, that's so good. I peeled a raw potato. It's delicious. You did not eat it though, bagel. Don't lie to me. My family all love my potatoes. You ate a live crab once. Are you an octopus? No. But I was, like I said, I've been told this story my whole life growing up. I don't remember it. Apparently I just grabbed it and ate it. I don't even know if I had like full teeth yet. I don't even know how I did it, but apparently I did. I am a fan of seafood now, so maybe that was me just reasserting to myself or establishing my taste. I don't know. Very strange. Wouldn't eat a live crab now though. I love cooking. Yeah, my favorite. Yeah, that's yum. I'm Irish, so I'm a potato. That's, yeah, I actually remember watching a video about the potato famine. Very interesting. Happy Halloween for anyone who is in the US and more. Of course, happy Halloween to you too. I feel like eating weird things was pretty common for our age group, Butter. Don't worry. You think so? I'm not alone on that. That makes me feel better because every time I tell these stories, I'm like, you know, not a lot of people saying, oh yeah, me too. I did that. There's a lot of, why did you do this? And I'm like, huh, I guess I am the only one doing this, huh? That's funny. I don't know. Yeah, funny to me. Funny to me, at least. I can laugh about it now. That's exactly what an octopus would say. Shh, no, it's not. Intrusive thoughts won that day on eating the live crab. I guess they did. It makes me concerned because I wonder what other things I would have eaten that I don't remember. Like I said, in my days of not having sentience, I'm genuinely curious, but maybe it's better for my own subconscious mind that I don't know, you know? I remember eating dog biscuits as a young kid. I definitely would sniff the dog biscuits that were like the milk ones, and I was thinking about eating them, but I never did. But I thought about it like a lot. Hi Storm, good to see you, and hi Roopa, welcome guys. I hope you're all doing well today. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Last week I rescued a bat. It was really cute. I'm glad it didn't bite me. I'm glad too. That's so nice of you. Yes, I do. Before I cook them, I sample raw potato pieces. Really? Can you tell from that how it's going to perform in the dish? I ate grass and maple leaves as a kid. Yeah, I feel like everyone tried at least one bit of grass. But I ain't an octopus. She's a robot. No. Real quick, gotta restart the functions though. There are some naturally occurring chemicals in raw potatoes that can be poisonous if eaten in large quantities. The cooking process deactivates them though. See, maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's why I didn't stick with eating the raw potatoes. Yes, I'm finally found a Letter's raid thing in Dynamax Adventures. Oh, that's so good. I wish you luck. I hope you're able to get the sparkles. Okay, not a shiny. We got about 5 more checks this stream. Let's see if we can get lucky. Imagine vampires hating Halloween because why would they disguise in mythical creatures? That's true. That's true. I feel like I would be a vampire probably if I was going to do Halloween. I feel like that'd be like my go-to thing would be a vampire. Thank you for the reminder, Kronos. Maybe she's the robot octopus from Animal Crossing. I know who you're talking about. Oh my gosh, what's his name? Oh my gosh. Cephalobot. I eat raw onions. I feel like, okay, when I was a kid, I hated onions in every single variant. As I've gotten older, I have learned that they can actually add to a dish. Okay, I'm growing, I'm maturing. I'm realizing that things can be added for flavor. I feel like I've had a burger once that had very finely diced raw onions on it, and it was actually pretty good. I was like, oh no, I'm getting older. I can tell my taste is changing. I'm good. I could be bowling for big money in the next few weeks, 2-3 grand on the line. That's so good. I wish you luck. I hope you have an amazing turnout. I want Latios to be my first Dynamax Adventure shiny and currently have done 14 runs. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Well done. I hope you get the sparkles soon. Thank you, Benny. I appreciate that. Since I'm kind of too lazy to get the decks done, that's okay. I think we've all been there. I despise onions with every fiber of my being. I used to hate them. I was like, there's no way I'm ever going to like them. And then I started liking them. I love red onion in sandwich and burgers. Yeah, I mean, I will say there are some days that I don't feel like onions for sure. But there are some times where I'm like, you know what? This would be enhanced with some onions. The thing that turned me was caramelized onions on it was like on a sausage and bread, and it was really good. And I was like, wait, why is this so good? Changed my life. You don't have the shiny charm? Yeah, that's okay. I still feel like you can get some pretty good luck with DAs. Onions have good benefits, especially for the heart. Yes, you're right. And also, yeah, like your blood and that. Your taste buds change every 7 years or so. Yeah, I think right now I'm on a savory kick. I use them in cooking because I use them in sauces and then blitz them into smooth. And if I bite into a meal and find a chunk of onion, I cannot eat it anymore. I used to be the same way. I would literally, my mom would make like a spaghetti and she would sometimes she would take out the onion and sometimes she would forget. And I would pick out every individual piece of onion and sit it on the side of the plate before I could eat. It was weird. I don't know. I was really bad about the texture stuff. I still am, but it's changed. I only have like 50 out of the 400. That's still really good though. Yes, caramelized onion is so good. I mean, I got my first shiny charm. Oh, you got it a week ago. That's awesome. Caramelized onion with mac and cheese and mashed potato. Yeah, that sounds really good. That's awesome, Rupa. Congrats. Wario is never sick of garlic. Get it? I love garlic so much. I'm the person who will put too much garlic into everything. My bestie's family makes fun of me because one time we were out for dinner and they were onion rings. And I meant to say that because I'm autistic, there are certain food textures I can't cope with. Onions were like that for me for a very, very, very long time. I do have things that are like that now that I'm like, if I taste it or touch that have that texture touch my tongue, I can't eat the whole thing. And I don't like to be like that. I've really tried to work hard on it, but there are some things, like I will say I cannot handle any amount of animal fat on anything. Like I can't do it. Like it makes me feel physically ill. That's one thing I've never been able to get past. Shrek did. I do have a shiny challenge for you. I'd love to see you go for Cofagrigus. Okay. We could add that to the list. I don't eat onions. I'm autistic and I've never been allowed to live it down. All right. Welcome back, Jordan. You made it in time. We're doing our final check. I eat salads a lot since it contains a lot of nutrients and it always has onions, so I grew to appreciate it. That's good. I've been eating a lot of salads at the moment too. Ooh, texture is huge for me. I can't eat extremely chewy food. I will gag if I bite into something slimy. Yeah, slimy is a big thing for me as well. I'm the person who puts an entire bulb of garlic into a recipe that says 2 or 3 cloves. I am the same. Give me another Pokemon so I can make a mutated form for that Pokemon in Minecraft. Remember, no Skitty. I will say Psyduck. Also, immediately after getting the charm and let's go, I got a shiny Eevee in my chain of 16. That's so good. Very nice. Starting the drum roll. Let's go. Yes, you guys, it is time for our actual final check of the stream, which is going to be 5,650 for the shiny Uxie. Do you guys think we're going to get it? Let's check. Let's do the drum rolls, you guys. We did the extra 25. Is it going to pay off? Let us find out here. In 3, 2, 1. Come on, shiny Uxie, please sparkle. No! This thing doesn't want to sparkle. Oh my gosh. Oh. Shiny Uxie, we need to have a talk. Like, between me and you. Like, what's going on? Why don't you want to sparkle for me? Why don't you want to sparkle for me, Uxie? Like, I'm just wondering. Like, I come to you as a friend. I respect you enough to do this. No shiny charm in Shining Pearl. Like, I know that I'm doing this like full odds, but like, I could hunt you in DAs. I could hunt you in another game with a charm that works. I'm doing it this way, and you're really making me work for that gold. And I don't think me and the chat appreciate it very much. So do you mind maybe in the next stream sparkling for us? Like, I know I'm asking a lot of you here. But we're getting close to 6,000 on you. You know? And the people, they've been waiting. I've been waiting. We've all been waiting. Just think about it. Just think about being gold for us next time, please. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, guys. I just had to have a word with Uxie. Thank you guys, though, so much for hanging out with me and keeping me company during this stream. It was very fun. I hope you guys had a good time. For everybody celebrating Halloween, I hope you guys get some good treats. Hopefully not too many tricks. Wishing you guys all the best of luck on your own shiny hunts. I will be, of course, working on editing some videos now. I gotta go get something to eat. I gotta go make a condiment sandwich or something. That'll be delicious. No, but I gotta go get something to eat, and then I'll be working on editing over the next couple of days and lots of YouTube stuff. So you guys know I'll have some videos going out. I'll have some shorts going out. I'll be chatting with you guys in the comments. I'm trying to get back into getting on top of that again. So I appreciate you guys for always leaving comments and supporting me in the videos and the streams. You guys are the best. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, once again, nice try. That's it. Another 25. I don't think it's going to be the day for Uxie, but we had to try, didn't we? Did you do Latios Hunt? And if so, how many runs did it take? I have not done Latios, but it is on the list. I'm going... Oh, wait, I just started an actual drum roll on my desk and then realized I don't know why I'm doing this here by myself. You can't hear me. I could hear you in spirit, and I appreciate it. Happy Halloween to you too, Jordan. You think it'll be 5666? I mean, that would be fitting for Halloween. Well, that was unfortunate. Well, back to sleep. Set your hearts ablaze, butter and chat. You too, Spiel. Thank you for popping in. It was lovely to get to see you. You take care. Set your heart ablaze. It's stubborn. It is stubborn, Grappler. I agree. Lixie, that wasn't very cash money of you. It definitely wasn't. Haha, no, exactly. It's going to be a stubborn one. I knew it from the start, but I had to try. Divine says, no, you'll definitely get it soon anyway. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, Buttercup. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye for now, Divine. I appreciate you being here, hanging around. You are awesome. Take care. You have a good rest of your day too. That wasn't very, I don't know what to say of you. I agree, Whooper. You're super duper great. You have a great Halloween, and I cannot wait to talk in the future about pink and spices. Me too, Baby Moon. I look forward to it. Have an amazing time. Take care of yourself and enjoy the cruise. Have a good one. The shiny Uxie is the friends we made along the way. At this point, I'm starting to believe that is the case. Maybe next time. Bye. Bye, Zig. I appreciate that. And yes, fingers crossed. You have a great one as well, Cogs. I appreciate that. It was lovely to have you here. You have a happy Halloween as well, Whooper. But I'd be like, Uxie, can you be gold next time? Thanks. Love you. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much where I'm at, Spiel. Kronos says, thanks for the stream, but I'm glad you're starting to feel better. Good luck next time and have a good night. Oh, thank you, Kronos. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for the support, as always. I appreciate that so much. And you take care as well. Always awesome to have you in the streams. Goodbye, V. Thanks for being here. Goodbye, Grappler. Give me a type combo or a solo type. Poison type. Bye, Jordan. Michael, bye. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for the stream. Aw, and maybe next time you get the shiny. I hope so, Michael. I'm definitely going to keep trying for it. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. You take care. Have a good one. Goodbye, Kurajin. Thank you so much, and good luck to you as well. You guys are all amazing. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I appreciate all the support. You guys are incredible. Good luck on the shiny hunts. I look forward to hearing about them all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Take care. Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.